Welcome. Hello, hello, my dears. Good evening, everyone, or, good morning, depending where you are in the world, I guess. It's already 8 p.m. CST. So, we're here to celebrate this fantastic Sunday, sort of, and to, of course, play some Cyberpunk and to talk about Phantom Liberty. My dears, here in CDPR time zone, Grindera said, I'm glad, my friend. Hello, Ognisty, hello. My dears, I am so glad to see you all. Nice jacket. This is actually a pullover, I think, for 20th anniversary of the Projekt. So yes, this is what I'm having. And what was playing right now was I'm a netrunner from the Phantom Liberty soundtrack, as you know. Now, we have On the Prowl by P.T. Adamczyk, also from Phantom Liberty soundtrack. Really nice that you're all here, my dears. I hope everyone has played Phantom Liberty already and finished it. And, there won't be too many spoilers for you. But, Nightbot is, by the way, with us. This is so nice. Do you guys remember, last week, I tried to use the Nightbot to, draw the awards for you from Cogito. And I couldn't make the Nightbot come over and show up on the chat. Here we go. Now Nightbot's with us. What a surprise. My dears, so I wanted to greet our Reds and moderators, of course, with us. And as of now, I'm seeing, of course, my dear girlfriend, Sophia. Thank you so much for being with us. And I already see two different Reds. So there is Michał Brzeźniak with us, our cinematic designer. Michał is the guy that did a lot of cinematics in Phantom Liberty. And you will actually probably hear from him a bit on the chat today in regards of Chimera and things around this. I hope we are going to get there today. And I hope I will survive, actually, because we are playing on very hard. And fucking hell, they were beating my ass last time when we tried. So we will see. We'll see. I played Chimera probably around 20 times, I think, when we were doing the iterations and stuff. Something around 20, I think. And it was fine. It was fine. I think I played it a couple times on hard in a studio, so we'll see how I will do on very hard today. Now, outside of course, Michał, I wanted to greet Bartek Pyrko, our level designer. Thank you, Bartek, for being with us here. Bartek is paying a visit to us from time to time, so it's awesome that you're here. My dears, if you don't know what level designers is doing, level designers are doing everything related to structure of locations, the pacing of locations, but also things related to combat implementation, directing combat and boss fight sequences, and so on. Actually, yes, a level designer that was working on the Chimera section, that is, in this case, Michał Pałka. But at some point, we'll get to things that Bartek Pyrko was working on, so I'll point it out as well. And, my dears, outside of that, of course, we have Lord of Rivia, our dear senior mod. Hello, Tristan, nice to have you with us. So, that actually refreshed red outline that you were seeing on my stream since last week. This is something that Tristan has prepared. The refresher, I would say, of my old outline to just give it a bit more of a Phantom Liberty vibe and Phantom Liberty colors. Now, yes, a refresher, exactly, a bit of a refresher, Lord of Rivia. Now, holy fuck, and we have also Lambesp. So, Lambesp, this is David Cordero. David is our coordinator of cinematic animation team. So those are the guys that are doing all of the animations that you guys are really excited about to see all the time when you do play our Cyberpunk or Phantom Liberty. Actually, David has been working personally together with Michał Brzeźniak on the whole damn sequence around the Chimera. So, nice to have you with us, David. I didn't know you will be here. That is very cool. David wrote, hello, Pavel. Can't wait to see you playing with our baby robot mech. Well, But we will see, David. You know, I'm worried that I'm gonna get my ass handed to me. You know what I mean, my friend? That's basically what's gonna happen, most likely, because we are playing on very hard, and holy fuck, I'm scared. But you know what? We will do it. Yeah, David wrote, now you know the sweet spots. I do know, but it normally doesn't help me. You know what I mean? Like, I played a bit of our game, I would say, and I still not very hard. They still kill me quite often. I wanted to read actually the longer comment from Michał Brzeźniak, but of course it just, the chat has eaten it because I was too slow. Sorry, Michał, you wrote something actually about what you've been working on. Oh yes, I found it. By the way, right now it's playing Bravo Foxtrot Golf by P.T. Adamczyk from Phantom Liberty soundtrack. Michał Brzeźniak says, I was a cinematic designer behind quite a lot of stuff that Paweł said is probably going to experience today on stream, and I will gladly answer your questions and talk about the game. Awesome. Thank you, Michał, for being here with us. So my chums, if you have questions, you can, of course, tag both Michał or David, so Lamp and Michał Brzeźniak on the chat, and hopefully they will know the answers for your questions. But before we get moving, we have a few other more things that I wanted to touch. There are a few other things I wanted to touch. So, you have probably seen the news. I hope you did. Some cat gem. Holy shit! Holy shit! Guys, did you see this? Did you see this? This is insane! This is insane! God damn it! So, Bartosz Sztybor, who's our narrative director of comic books, he has been awarded, together with the team, of course, that has worked on the Big City Dreams comic book, the HUGO award, and it's really interesting actually because, like, first of all, this is a really high award to get. Second thing is that he is the first Polish person in a history to ever get it. So it's a pretty insane feat, to say at least. He's the first Polish person to ever get it. So I just wanted to point it out and congratulate. Bartek is an amazing guy, a really fantastic storyteller. You know, the thing is, Bartosz Sztybor, he was already like a famous comic book artist and whatnot way before, he joined our studio. That's the reality, right? Because he joined like, I don't know, 6-7 years ago, something like this. So he was already like a famous, known guy for his comic books. But what he's doing right now, it's insane, this dude. He was involved in so many incredible things, from, Edge Runners to all those comic books and so on. And there is actually more very awesome comic books coming. The one that is called XOXO is the one that I'm actually excited about. I'll show you in a moment. Before we jump to playing the game, let me actually flip the panels because I wanted to show you this. So here you go. That's him. That is Bartek with the HUGO award that he got last night, I believe, when those have been handed over. And of course, here in the tweet, you can see the credit given to all of the artists that have contributed to it. Of course, Bartek is responsible for the story in this comic book. Anyway, just wanted to point it out. Amazing feat. Actually, I really didn't read yet Big City Dreams, so I'm actually really looking forward to check it out, my dears. It really makes me curious. This award looks familiar. Deus Jesus looked. I mean, Deus Jesus depends what you mean by familiar. Because, I don't know, if you mean the shape, then we are not getting there into this discussion. Okay? Deus Jesus. So, yes. By the way, my dears, we also have Mazi on the chat. Mazi, Michał, he is our art QA lead. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. Yes, I know what you guys have in mind, okay? The Schlong Awards. I know nothing about this. I didn't say it. You guys said it first, okay? You guys said it first. But award is cool. Revolver asks, you mean the pencil? Pavel, exactly. This is the pencil award, you know, for a writer, obviously. Nice to have you, Mazi, with us. It's awesome. We'll be hopefully playing, you know, more Phantom Liberty today, and eventually we'll get to Chimera. Girth Award, sponsored by Milfgard. Jesus Christ. What, you guys are unhinged. Perfs on chat, exactly. What is going on? Songbird Girl Boss said, we love Songbird. I'm glad you do. I'm glad you do. I'm glad you do, my dears. I'll actually show you something more in a moment about Minji. If we are talking about Songbird in a moment. But anyway, that's it. I wanted to just give kudos and big shout out to Bartosz Sztybor for this award, and of course all the amazing team that has been taking care of it. This guy is a fantastic storyteller, and I'm so glad that his work is being recognized. Now, this is Infiltration Compromised from Phantom Liberty soundtrack, obviously. There's a couple things I wanted to show you more before we keep going, before we jump into the game, okay? Couple more things and we jump into the game. Come on, FF06B5. They somewhat cryptic, so they can't lose tower again. Zurumbata, I have no idea. I have no idea. I have no knowledge. No knowledge. Zero about FF06B5. Like zero. Yes. Anyway, one more thing. Regarding comic books. XOXO. This one is actually about Maelstromers, which I actually quite like, because this was the gang that I've been working on for the base Cyberpunk game. You know, dude at the front, he kind of looks like Dum Dum. I don't know. He kind of looks like Dum Dum when you look at it. I like the Elefanten at the back. Very interesting, I guess, graffiti sticker. Some artistic thing at the back, at the background. Wanted to show you, this is, I think those are different covers for XOBRIs, because this is 1 out of 4. This is 1 out of 4, yeah, so I guess those are different covers for XOXO that they were trying out. This one's actually so fun. This really made me chuckle when I saw it, you know, for the first time. Zeta Byte wrote, Dum Dum is one of my favorite characters. Johnny approved too. Cool. I pre-ordered all of those variations, and Ninodan wrote, interesting, my friend. Thank you for pre-ordering the comic books. I bought the hardcover from Dark Horse. I'm still waiting for it to arrive. Should be somewhere this month, I think. Should be somewhere this month, my friends. Tal Hokek, I see that you have redeemed the game dev advice. I will go over those basically as we are playing. This is normally what I'm doing, you know. So like as you know, there's a topic or a question, then I answer it basically regarding the points and so on. Stylix asks, do you have any tips for me? My game design university is starting tomorrow. I'm excited. You mean like it's starting tomorrow, so you're in the first year, my friend? Well, I mean, if that's the case, then what I advise you to do is to do different things and other things, I would say, than only study. Because like there's so much knowledge that you as a game designer need to have to actually be effective in your craft. So I encourage you really to just work on your own on the craft and like try different like game jams and try different games simply and try designing different things. And it's interesting because like when I'm talking with the designers, especially quest designers and narrative designers, but for let's say level design and open world and cinematic, it's kind of useful as well, is to really try to design different things, man. And I'm talking really like go and design the interior, go and design a clothing, you know, go and design a toy, go and design a car if you can. You know, just get into the design and start to love it and learn how to love it and how to really start get the most out of it in a way. I would say the design is very, very like interesting as a craft. And I think like more you grasp you have over all of the different art styles and different methodologies you can use, it will just make you a better designer, you know? And it will inspire you. It will inspire you big time, man. So, exciting times, my friend. Exciting times. And you know, I think the best fucking advice is just enjoy your time. Enjoy your time studying, enjoy your time learning, you know? I always say it that like the biggest and the best predictor of success that we have as an industry, sorry, and I'm talking about psychologists right now. So as a psychologist, the best predictor of success is that you can keep going without losing enthusiasm. I told you that, guys, a few times already. Just keep going without losing enthusiasm. That's really the most important thing, you know? So yes. Anyhow, my friends, I wanted to jump in into a couple more. I really wanted to jump in into a couple more things before we move on. And I wanted to show you this. Let me actually find it for you really quickly. We won't be watching the whole thing because this was this would be probably too much. But just wanted to show you this. The interview with Minji Chang, our dear Somi, that was done by IGN. Actually, Stella from IGN sat down with Minji, and they talked about loads of different things in regards of Phantom Liberty and her character and whatnot.
Get your ticket out yet?
I hear the government's sealing a deal.
Yeah, I definitely think I would have freaked out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there was a complete existential crisis of like, where am I?
Yeah, so I'm not going to, of course, you know, watch the whole thing with you, but I will share the link with you on the chat stream in a moment.
I am joined by Minji Chang, who is Songbird's voice actress. Hello, how are you?
Hi Stella, I am recovering, getting my health back,
But I wanted to watch with you, like I would say maybe first couple minutes when she actually talks about how she was casted for the role. That was actually really interesting to me. So let's watch this small beat together and then I'll share the video with you on the chat. Hello, CyberVesna. Nice to have you with us. Oh, by the way, I will show you something later as well. What Wutzia did, what CyberVesna did. I'm talking about the mod that she has made about the poses that I really, really liked. No? What do you mean no? What do you mean no? You're a creator. You're an artist. CyberVesna, you're an artist. Embrace. Embrace the fame. Embrace the, how to say it? Embrace the hype, you know? Anyway, we'll check it out. We'll check it out in a moment. I think it's a very, very fucking cool mod, and I really enjoyed it. I also showed it to couple people in the company. It's not an embarrassment, Glacialalia. What are you talking about? No embarrassment. Just hype.
I'm really excited to be here. This has been such a crazy ride so far. So yeah, excited.
Yeah, I can't imagine. I mean, first of all, I'm loving Phantom Liberty. It is so fun. So I want to ask you, because I know that you have some camera acting experience. So what was it like going from camera acting to voice acting a character in a video game?
I actually have been trying to wrap my head around that because I've been doing commercial voice acting for years at this point. So even transitioning from on camera to doing voiceover for that, and then going from commercial to video game, I didn't know that it would be such a big leap and like be so different and be so nuanced and so like physically taxing. It's been like a really crazy journey. Technically, even to like get familiar with how to do the video game thing with all the efforts and you know, like the microphone positioning. It's been like I'm just learning on the job, but it's so much fun. I have.
Yeah, it's really interesting, my dears, because the a lot of the actual actors, you know, like say the same thing as Minji said here, that, you know, a lot of them just feel that, you know, this is like so taxing and this is like so demanding really to do that. So I just wanted to mention this because the, you know, like at first, you know, it may look actually surprising for a lot of those actors, especially when you're doing like a lot of, I would say, acting on the screen in a way, and you're kind of used to it and so on. It really does change your perspective when you find out actually how taxing and how challenging the voice acting for games is.
Loved it so much.
Yeah, so I'm curious, did you play any Cyberpunk before you got the role of Songbird?
Oh.
Actually, no. The story of me getting the role.
Yeah, I wanted you to.
I want to figure out how to like share it, but I think it's really funny because I was so unfamiliar with everything video game related, and I'd heard whispers of this. I knew this. It wasn't like I just didn't know what it was, but it was a familiar word. So when I found out that I was a character in it, I feel really Pierce O'Toole, our amazing director. I love you, Pierce. You're amazing. When he told me the news, I feel really bad to this day that it just didn't land with me. And I was in the middle of producing creating my first short film. So my brain was in another place and I didn't kind of react as I think excitedly as I think he hoped. But once it clicked and once I figured out what it was and I realized that I was in this insane, you know, the same world and game, it was really exciting. But no, long story of no, I had never played the game before. I wasn't familiar with like any of the world.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm always really happy to see a fellow.
There's a question, did she play it by now? I have no idea, actually, to be honest. We can maybe ask Minji if she did. The thing is that she got really like, how to say it, excited in a way when she found out, and you know, like she's been tweeting about it and sharing a lot of videos and lots of different things about like Cyberpunk and Phantom Liberty when she actually found out what it is.
Korean woman getting a very prominent role in video games or just any major media. So was Songbird originally Korean, or did you getting cast as her role, did that kind of shape her character into Somi?
It was Korean American from the get-go. And I remember that detail. I don't even remember how I knew that, if that was in the description, but I kind of gleaned it too from her name. And I just remember knowing that it was Korean American, and I was being really excited about that because that's just like, you get all these little clues about what world are you entering when you're doing this character. And that was really exciting to me. So yes, she was from the beginning, and that helped me kind of, I don't know, connect in a different intrinsic way to her.
Okay then, my dears, because there's, you know, this interview is like 20 minutes long, so we won't be watching the whole thing. I'll just share the link with you. I also tweeted it some time ago, so if you're interested, you can watch it out. It's here, I'm pasting it on the chat, so you can check it out if you're interested. Pretty awesome interview with Minji Chang, our dear voice actress for Songbird, who plays one of major roles in Phantom Liberty, our expansion to Cyberpunk 2077. Now, my dears, watched already Eon 52BB. Thank you so much, my friend. I'm proud of you. Okay then, my dears, let me actually, because like I am getting so distracted with so many things that I want to show you and I want to talk about. But anyway, this video, I want to show you, there is also a pretty funny moment when she's actually talking about figuring out that she's in the game with Keanu Reeves and Idris Elba. So, check it out. Wires and Chains. We'll play Wires and Chains later. This one is really cool. And chat, now we all dance.
Never knowing which way's up, down. It's never what it seems when it's all I'm ever missing. And it feels as though I'm waiting.
And 1, 2, 3,
I
4.
don't need no head in my hands to know I'm ever heading way south. I think I'll find it all somewhere between the ice and fire, 'cause it's all I'm ever thinking.
DJ Sasko, oh yes.
And I need another savior.
I fucking love YouTube. I love you back.
Everything about it right now.
Fucking hell, this is so good.
All of this is traded somehow. It's not me. So fade a little off in the wind. Make it up, break it up. Find out it's the hardest to be.
Anyway, my dears, I just wanted to say, please remember my chums, no spoilers, okay? Because we do have some chums here on the chat who didn't play Phantom Liberty yet. So no spoilers, please, so everyone can enjoy. A lot of you don't know or might not know the context of the song, so that's why I'm not saying anything regarding this. There was a question who recorded the dance. I think this is a question actually to David Cordero, Lambes P, who's in the chat because he's our coordinator of cinematic animators. And those are the guys that record those things. And I assume it's one of our actresses for a mocap. Okay then. Anyway, my dears, there's so much more. There's so much more to see. There's so much more to discuss. But I wanted to go and play the game. So I'm gonna check your comments in a moment. But before we get there, I wanted to show you that mod from Vesna that I really like. What is happening? Okay, like literally I cannot open the link now. What the fuck happened? Nexus mod, come on. Don't be this guy. Okay. No, what the fuck? I am looking for it right now because I just CyberVesna, I cannot open your link. What happened? What happened? Okay, I legit cannot open this link. This is weird. Okay, just give me a second, Chooms. I'm trying to figure it out. The fuck? Hanago decided to protect her mother-in-law with net running skills. Glassalalia said it turns out that is really very much the case. Very much the case. Yes. Okay. Now it worked! Okay, I managed to hack it. I managed to hack it, my dears. I managed to hack it. That's okay. The song is called Just Another Weapon from Phantom Liberty soundtrack. David wrote, I think we should be on mocap someday doing some dances as well, Pavel. We are always killing it on the dance floor and you know it. Oh yeah, for sure. It's actually funny, David, because like I was showing last time the recordings from the party and you were like there and like the first, it's like you are there in the camera. People were asking about you actually on the chat. Pavel, show your Nexus mods download history. No, I cannot. I have some illegal stuff there. David wrote, it is recorded for sure with one of our actresses. Not sure now it was Marta or Basia Liberek. It wasn't on that one, but for sure they had fun with that scene. So yeah, here you have the answer from David in regards of the mocap for that specific scene. Okay? Algensas11 says, guys, I missed drops, or is it possible in the future to unlock the items? Thank you for the answer. To be frank, I don't really know what is the idea there. Okay, so I won't be able to actually answer this question. I'm sorry. My chum. Anyway, the mod I wanted to show you is the post pack actually for the photo mode. So let's do it, because why not? Let's do it, why not? Here we go, House of Vesna post pack, Money, Power, and Glory, FemV and Men Big. And actually, I will send you the link in a moment to this, but you can actually see some of the poses for those. You can see here in the back, you know. Some of them, I mean, seriously, this is like next level of spice, I wanna say. This is not embarrassing, CyberVesna, at all. Those are actually really fucking good, well done, to be honest. But actually, I will show you like my favorite one in a moment. When we'll go through those poses. There's like this one is pretty. This one, beware of nudity. There's no nudity here. I mean, I've been checking this. There's no nudity. But there's couple. There's like one I think that I really liked. And well, I think we're gonna check it in a moment. This is really cool. You know, the way you can actually set up the characters together and whatnot. Look at them. Look at them. You know? Look at them. This is how it could be. Treki says, hello, Pavel, how are you? I'm doing fine-ish, I would say. I'm doing fine-ish. My life is a bit chaotic right now, just after the release of Phantom Liberty, and just like handling all of the things that I have to like sort of finish and do in Poland before I move to US. So my life's a bit chaotic, but it's pretty, overall it's pretty nice, I would say. Where is this? It was here. Okay, it was this one. There is this one that I'm looking for, but I'm not seeing it yet. There was one on the grass, but I'm not seeing it right now. But that was my favorite one. When I was checking it last time, at least. But yeah, overall, my dears, pretty cool stuff. If you are interested, I will, of course, you know, send you the link on the mod on the chat, because why not? I will leave you with some nice picture, because why not? For instance, this one. There's no nudity, at least in my books. So, have you found the Boston apartment yet? It's ongoing, I would say. It's ongoing. I have some good ideas, but it's still ongoing, my chum. Anyway, before we move on to further things, I just wanted to point you out this. I think I'm gonna post it. Yeah. So here you go. Here's the link to the mod that we're just checking. Anyway, there's always loads of things happening every single week in regards of Cyberpunk, which actually really makes me happy, and I really love to see it. I just wanted to check a couple last things, and we are moving on to playing the game. By the way, this is the man in charge. That's the team from Phantom Liberty. The theme music by Jacek Paciorkowski. By the way, just a small shout out before we move on. I wanted to just mention this person, Kalenko. Fucking amazing shot, my friend. Amazing shot, my friend. Holy fuck. I seriously love it, you know? Just male V, literally like flying. That's so good. That's so good. Honestly, very fucking cool shot. Anyway, just wanted to point it out, my dears. Really awesome one. Our main Cyberpunk account has just recently shared it. And I of course retweeted it because why not? This is way too good to just leave it be like this. A man versus tank, Bartek Pirkoro. Yeah, exactly. Oh, David Corderaro had that as a wallpaper already for a few days. Can't get over this image. It's insane. Awesome word, Kalenko. God damn it, that is very cool. That's very cool, David. I didn't know you had... That's actually such a cool idea, really. That's actually such a cool idea to use it actually as the... as a wallpaper for your phone. Very cool, my friend. Very cool, my chum. Very cool, my chum. Ramirez asks Pavel, when asked about the monks and FF0ZB5 in the past, you said, we need to solve it first and then we can talk about it. With that in mind, I'm wondering if your refusal of answer questions about FF06B5 means that it's still not solved. So, Ramirez, the reality is this. The reality is this, Ramirez. I am not 100% up to date. I would say I'm 98% up to date with what you guys are. Okay? So, 98%. Okay? Therefore, I need to really, really, really know that you have done it. Or you have done whatever it is. Before I say anything. Okay? And I'll catch up. I actually need to talk with some people about this first, okay? I'm telling you the truth. That's basically reality. I'm like 98% up to date, and I just don't know if everything that I saw is 100% of what you guys found out, or if there's more, and where you are. That's it. And again, I'm not saying that you didn't, because maybe you did. I don't know. But I just need to see it. I just need to see it on my own eyes. Have you watched a Sam Brand video? I did, but he did like 3 or 4 videos about this. Well, he did, to be frank, in the last couple of years, probably like 5 or 6 of them. But he recorded like 3 videos recently. And I think I saw 2 of them. I'm quite sure I did. But yeah, I need to be fully up to date before I said anything, okay? Yes, this is Apex Predators, my friend. Kafkarapu. Kafkarapu, as you said, this is Apex Predators. We know about the mattress. Oh, you know about the mattress. Nana Neobard? That sounds exciting. You know about the mattress? Very curious. Very curious. No spoilers in the chat, please remember. Okay, please. No spoilers in the chat, my dears. We need to give people a couple years to play the game, okay? Anyway. Have you had time finally to play Baldur's Gate 3? When? Ezio, when? Chum, when? When? No, my friend, I didn't. When I have time, I just faff around and, you know, I spend time watching reviews of Phantom Liberty. That's it. That's basically how my time goes. Anyway, no, my friend, I didn't yet. I'm still in Elden Ring. I hope to push it a bit further, but I'm slow as hell, you know. Where are you in Elden Ring? How do you even specify where are you in Elden Ring? I explored like, I would say probably half of the map. And from the map that I explored, I would say that I think 2 bosses, or the ones that I didn't beat yet, Everything else I've beat, including like optional bosses. I think I would be probably close to 30%. 30, 35. How do you recognize the major boss, Miho? Because I don't know how in this game you recognize the major boss. That they have a big location? The Shardbearer? No, I don't recognize that name, the Shardbearer. So, I don't know. Cutscenes, okay. Cutscenes, that makes sense. That makes sense. Don Denti, actually, this is a very good hint. No, so I think I only defeated the first one. Because I'm literally exploring and just faffing around. I'm doing a lot of the dungeons, a lot of the optional thing, like just gathering the ashes of war. You know, like I did almost every optional boss that I found, like those smaller bosses, whatever, I managed to beat. But it's just because, like, I really love to explore and I hate to rush games. I hate to rush games. It's just totally not my style. Shadowbearers are those that give you the runes. I don't know, Miho. So probably I didn't get there yet? I don't know. Have you played that one game called Cyberpunk 2077 yet? I almost finished it. I'm like 360 hours in. Did you meet the best boy Blade? Yeah, I did. I did meet. I meet Blade. Okay then, my dears. I think we need to move on. Yes? I think so. Let me look at it really quickly on the chat, and if there's nothing more important to address, we're gonna move on to playing the game, okay? That's the plan, because we are like nowhere in Phantom Liberty. I hope one day we'll be able to fully talk about new ending in Phantom Liberty. It was quite a shocker. Matt16 said, Matt, we gonna talk about it probably somewhere around 2035. Sorry, 2025. 2025. I think that's like my estimate. That's my estimate. But yeah, for sure, let's do it. Who are the best writers you ever met while working CDPR? Or bigger inspiration? It's very difficult to say who are the best writers, just because of the fact that writing is kind of the same as any other craft, meaning that if you are able to write great comedy, you are very often not able to write great tragedy. And that's the other way around too. Meaning that, you know, writing is a craft as any other. So you have people that are very good in one thing and very weak in other. You have some writers that are very well rounded. So it's quite difficult to say who are like the best. There's definitely loads of really fantastic writers in the project. And I think probably one of the best people for me, and that wouldn't be probably a shocker, is Marcin Blacha, our VP of narration, Vice President of narration. He was a narrative director before, or director of the story, head of the story rather. Right now his title is VP of narration. Marcin is hands down one of the best writers I ever worked in my life. But of course, you know, probably I would have to mention like a couple more people, you know, people like Tomasz Marchewka, our associate story director, for sure. And other like people that were like either seniors or experts in our teams, like people like Karolina Stachyra, with whom I had a pleasure to work on Bloody Baron for The Witcher 3. People like Magdalena Zich, the one that gave you Judy's story together with Sarah Grimmer. I would say for sure Kuba Szamałek, Jakub Szamałek, the guy who wrote the drunken party in The Witcher 3 of The Witchers and many other quests actually. And there's many more. You know, Paweł Ciemniewski, the senior writer, who wrote a lot of the Phantom Liberty storyline and a lot of dialogues. You know, but there's also, you know, people like Jagoda Janowska, who's incredible in what she's doing, and she's so supportive and always helpful. And we can always count on her, really. You know, there's Basia Shelong, of course, you know, the one that wrote couple quests in Phantom Liberty, including the one with Dawid Podsiadło, actually. I could keep going, you know, there's many of them. There's really many of them. Scorpion said, hey Pavo, I finished Phantom Liberty this week, and you were right, it was very okay expansion. Thank you, my chum. So okay that it rekindled my passion for video games. I can't wait for the next CDPR game. That's quite okay, Scorpion. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend. You know, it's a high praise, you know, and a lot of people really worked very hard. You know, whole team really worked very hard for this. On behalf of the team, thank you for your words. Exit to Next Level said, Phantom Liberty is amazing by 4G. Very interesting. Why not 5G, though? Question mark. Rohan, so I like tragedy. Okay. Thoughts? Ray Diablo Road 2035? Yes, my friend. Exactly. This is my estimation when I will be done with Phantom Liberty. Playing my pace, but that's okay. Rohan said I spent 446 hours in Cyberpunk. That sounds like a really short playthrough, my friend. You probably missed a couple things. Fazel asks, is V actually supposed to be as powerful as they are lore-wise, or is it a gameplay thing? That's a very interesting question. I mean, I would say that it very much is a gameplay thing, but we do always try to make sure that those things come in hand, meaning that you do normally look for ways to make all of those things come together nicely and, like, I would say empower each other and work with each other in a way, my friend. So I would say that was the intention, you know, that was the idea. That was the idea. Contra la Luna, you guys recognize those songs instantly. Yes, that's Contra la Luna. Can we play the expansion? We will play in a moment. I'm just making sure that we have addressed the major questions on the chat and we are moving on. Moving on. You're doing great job to make Arabic language in the game. It's amazing. Thank you, Rohan, so much, my friend. Thank you. We actually spent a lot of time making sure that Arabic was done well. We actually had playtesters that played in Arabic. Also Maha, who's our PR manager on basically MENA, so like Arabic side of the world, I would say. Maha also played a lot of the game in Arabic to just make sure that the quality is proper. You know, this pipeline is of course similar to any other languages that we are using. That's not, like, I would say, an exception. We are always trying to make sure that every language is taken care of specifically and nobody is really feeling left out. And if we decide to do a given language, we spent quite a lot of effort in making sure that the language feels good in the game. Rico Yux asks, hello, the drop is finished or can we have the jacket? My chum, I have no idea. I did not have the drops on my stream. So I'm sorry, I do not have any information about this topic. Zayted Koba wrote, hi Pavel, Cyberpunk Big City Dreams by Dark Horse Comic won HUGO Award. Big congrats for Sztybor and everyone in CDPR. Yes, actually, at the beginning of the stream, I was congratulating Bartek for his amazing work and hold the team. Jesus Christ, I always mess up my hair, you know, guys, on this, when I stream for you. I always just look really questionable. Yeah, I missed the pants. Jesus Christ, Greybeard. That doesn't sound too good. This song's so good. I'm glad, my friend, you like the Phantom Liberty soundtrack. Apple 100 says, hi Pavo. I have a million questions I want to ask, but I'll start with this. The gigs in Phantom Liberty are excellent. Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed them. So my question is, what made them so much better than the gigs in a base game? Is it because you had more experience, or perhaps it's better because there were fewer of them, or allowing you more time to focus on each other? My friend, it was many different factors. And maybe I'll start from saying that, we did some major changes in the structure of our teams when we started working on Phantom Liberty. We turned into Agile. We also changed some departments, and actually Open World team became one of my departments. Before, the Open World team has been led by a different director, and it was basically a separate, in a way, team. And of course, we tried to collaborate as much as we could between quests and open world and cinematics. But at the moment when all of the narrative teams, or most narrative teams, have been my teams, which is which is quests, open world, and cinematics, those three, it was so much easier for me to make sure that we are upholding a similar quality level, I would say, everywhere. And of course, there's undoubtedly so much learning that came from from Cyberpunk 2077. It's not, I cannot overstate it how much we have learned during Cyberpunk in the game, and you can see it in Phantom Liberty. I hope you guys can see it. I was telling you guys for a year when we've been working on Phantom Liberty that for the last year, I was telling you guys for the last year that we have learned actually a lot. And I hope you can actually fucking see it, in Phantom Liberty. And I hope you can really, really see it, how much we have learned. And again, the factor that there was also a bit less of the gigs, that was also the intention. Because the fact that there was this many of them in a base game, but in some cases they lacked some depth and they could have been done better, was of course, a missed opportunity that we saw. So that was something I really wanted to address, That is it. There are of course, other factors that, we had so much more help when it comes to our writers, when it comes to, of course, our cinematic designers, our cinematic animators. We paid so much attention to making sure that we're hitting proper quality levels with the gigs. And this time around, because also, again, Open World team became my department, I have been able to look into that work and make sure that we're upholding a similar quality level. That's important. That's really important, my friend, to when you are working in a really big team, to just have a sort of a similar, I would say, quality guidelines and expectations, when it comes to the specific content that you're building. So that's it, my chum. That was the reason. I think there was many more of them, many more of them, but it will take me a couple hours to actually explain it all fully. So I am moving on to the next questions. Bo44, hello, nice to have you on the chat with us. Rigor88 asks, what do you think of choice in quests that lead to less content? Like, for example, balls to the wall. If you call River or Panam for help, I think they are cool for second playthrough, but suck for people who only play the game once. Rigor88, this is such an interesting question. So, first of all, balls to the wall, that's the quest I designed and implemented. There were a couple, of course, people that contributed to it, because it's always a work of a whole team, but I was the designer that worked on. And in this case, it was pretty much my design intention, because I was thinking that in situations when you as a player, you do have, you did play, all of those other, I would say, side content. I'm talking about River and Panam. You do as a player have, other options, but there the reward comes from the fact that you are able to use those connections, So strategically, as a designers, we're normally trying to sort of judge it. And on one hand, you're trying to put, okay, is this amount of content enough, for the game, and will it be satisfactory as an ending? And on another side, you know, that satisfaction comes from the fact that you have used those contacts, and it just is a sort of a different type of payoff. Of course, you know, my friend, like, it's really important that when you're designing something like this, you always need to think that there's no way where you can, as a designer, afford everything. You know, it's just no way, you know. It just never happens that you are able to, like, have a budget to, like, make, you know, every you know, type of content you would like. And there is always this moment when you have to face the question about the budget and the time and so on. So you need to be very strategic about the way how you're designing your content. And this is how I normally do it, my friend, you know. And again, I totally see your point, you know, that it leads to less content, but I was trying to balance that with the satisfaction that comes from the fact that, I don't want to spoil it, okay, but that path, those paths actually give you something more than other paths. I don't know. I don't wanna spoil anything. Yeah, and please do not spoil it on the chat, okay? Stylish Stillies X asks, does the Red Engine have visual scripting? Yes, my friend, since Witcher 2. So since Red Engine 1. I know Unreal and Unity has them, but I don't know if Studio's own engines also has visual scripting. I'm pretty interested in visual scripting for level design. Still is yes. I mean, this is a very standard thing. Like, to be honest, Red Engine 1, so the engine for the Witcher 2 engine, the Witcher 2 game, had visual scripting before Unreal had it. At that time, Unreal had the... I forgot how it was called. But it was a form of visual scripting. It was a form of visual scripting. But it's basically like very, very common nowadays that all of the big engines do have that. And also the engines that are made in-house do have it as well. I do know a couple in-house engines of other teams, other AAA teams, and they do use visual scripting. The reason for that is it's just much more, it's just much quicker, my friend. Doing a scripting in a way that you have a set of functions that are provided to you in a form of a nodes that you can combine together, create graphs that are being executed, and you have a bunch of different properties so that you can customize those functions is so much more time effective than just scripting everything by hand. And that's the case how, let's say, Witcher 1 was implemented, where everything was really implemented by hand and scripted like this, like, you know, in a very old-fashioned way. That's the way how we've been doing it as an industry around 20 years ago. You know, when I started on like my first big game, which was at the time, that was Two Worlds 2, but before even Metropolis Software had their own tools, and they both had a very rudimentary but visual scripting tools already. So they are quite common, and they are pretty much a standard in the industry nowadays.
I think the time is right. I think the blood is dry. It cries for more. So what are we waiting for? Wires and chains starting to fade.
The song's so insane.
It feels like a game you have to play.
Yeah, the song hits different after the experience. Lionel said, absolutely. Absolutely, Lionel. That's how it feels, you know. Too bad this song isn't in the story, the Deus Jesus said. I don't know what you mean, my friend. You mean like inside the quest or something? Well, that was the intention. That was the intention. This is how it was designed, this is how it was written.
Your twisted
It's like when you have a Bond movie, you also don't have a Bond movie, Bond outro song or intro song inside the movie, right? During one of the scenes. It's just, this is how it was designed. That was our intention, my friend. You did an amazing job capturing the James Bond feel. Yeah, I mean, I think so. Like, our composers did incredible job there. Okay then, my friends, I'm just checking the questions really quickly, and we will be jumping to the game because it's already 9 and we should definitely start playing. Pia Palaf asks, any news about the Witcher 1 remake? Hehehe. Well, you know, no. Any news? No news. No news from me, for sure, my friend, about this. We'll talk about it when time's right. And definitely it's not today. Lord Riv said that it's Kismet. Yes, that's true, my friend. Thank you for giving me the word. Yes, that was the Kismet. No. You, Dinku Sass Silence says it's called Blueprints. It's called Blueprints since Unreal 4. But it was called Kismet before till Unreal 3. But anyway, you know, before Unreal, many other engines actually have it. Unreal didn't invent it. So there were engines that I was using, like for instance the engine for Two Worlds 2, or the engine for the Metropolis software, and Next Nitro's and Nitro's engine. So those are like 20 years old engines. They already had visual scripting. Doom Engine was first? Did Doom Engine had visual scripting? I don't think it did. Exit to the next level. I don't think Doom Engine had visual scripting. Exit to next level. It was the first time. It was the first time when the engine was divided from engine to gameplay. And if you had that in mind, yes, then that's correct. It's like it was like one of the first times when the conversation happened between like what is the engine and what is the gameplay sort of coding. So that's for sure. But the scripting, as far as I'm aware, that was all done. That was all done in scripts. So kind of like in a really old-fashioned way. That being said, I didn't see it, so I might be not correct here. Fraxu asks, is EU5 much better for storytelling and scripting now? I mean, I cannot speak much about that topic, my friend. I cannot speak much about it. It's fine. I would say it's fine. David Podshadow is amazing. I don't know how he managed this. Super Puppet user. Super Puppet user. Well, I know how he did that. He's fucking incredibly talented and hardworking, and this is how he did it. That's kind of the way how it happens. I see that Sapphire posted a question from someone on the chat. Let me go through it. Question from E1 Julio. Is there any hope for 2.202 to bring a simple audio option in settings to toggle the active engine noise cancellation that's applied since 201 when you toggle the radio on? This has broke the immersion so much for me that I hold off playing until this addresses. Hopefully it will. Well, I mean, it didn't. So, first of all, I accept your comment that it broke the immersion for you. But it's not broken, right? That was the intention, and to be frank, the way it was in 2.0 wasn't correct. Like, that was not our intention. To have engines so loud that they were basically going over your audio system in your car, right? It's not, you know, there are some cars that are louder. There are some cars that are louder, definitely, and you can hear them a bit higher over the music. But definitely it was not supposed to be that when you're in a car and you're listening to the radio and listening to the music, you do hear only the engine. Now, my friend, you can always turn off the radio, right? Like when you're in a car, and then you can hear the engine, right? If you want to hear it like 100% really blasting your ears, that's definitely possible. That being said, of course, you know, we saw your guys' feedback after the patch 2.1, 201, that in your opinion, the audio level now is reversed, right? And right now the songs are too loud, and then the car engines are too quiet. So we know about this case. It's being looked into. This is as much as I can say. If that is going to exactly address your need, my friend, I don't know. You will just need to see, you know, how it turned out to be. Okay, I think that's as much as I can tell. Science fiction person asks, what were the games that inspired Somewhat Damaged Quest? Oh, it's such an interesting conversation. So, my dears, I would love to talk about Somewhat Damaged a bit more when we'll be closer to playing the quest. Just because I don't want to spoil it for anyone. The thing is, this is a very specific quest. A quest where we took loads of different creative risks, I would say. So that's why I don't want to spoil it yet. When it comes to the inspirations, I mean, some of them are obvious, right? Like, it was of course, you know, Alien Isolation. Those are like some horror movies that you can probably maybe recall or see for some specific reasons why we have done it like this. And again, I'm not gonna go more into this because I just don't want to spoil anything, okay? And please don't spoil it for anyone on the chat or anyone who will be, you know, watching the video later on YouTube. So that is it. I will go so much more closer into the detail there when we'll be playing that quest, okay? Because like I do not want to spoil it yet. I think like many people still didn't discover it yet, and I just want them to have a cool time with this, you know. Tismet said this quest gave me a bit too stressed. Oh, I'm really glad. That was really the intention. Michał Brzeziak says this will be a pretty niche take, but for me that quest has strong Metroid Dread vibe. That is very interesting comment, Michał. That is a very interesting comment. Okay then, my dears, because I see there's more and more questions in the chat. I really want to jump into the game, and I cannot answer questions that are too complex when I'm playing. But let me really take a look on the questions. Pablo says, Pablo, congratulations for creating great fixer gigs. Each of them seemed unique and had an interesting solution. I love the latter consequences, even the minor ones. Thank you, Pablo. I'm glad you enjoyed it. That was you can clearly see that was our ambition. That was our inspiration. That was the goal, you know, to sort of address that issue that we had with the base game gigs. Uranium Bullet, what are your favorite subjects that cyberpunk genre explores? Interesting question. As someone that thinks the anarchistic side of cyberpunk genre can be a bit vapid and juvenile. Oh yeah, I think the same, my friend. Sorry, the chat is scrolling and your question's moving all the time. Juvenile at times. I hope Orion develops deeper into what it means to be human and impact of the AI on humanity. Those are more interesting than Corpus are revealed because reasons the original Deus Ex did that extremely well, and it was very much ahead of its times because of this. Uranium Bullet, I mean, obviously I won't be talking here about Orion because I can't. That being said, my friend, I do think very closely to you. I do believe that there were some things that we have missed as a missed opportunity. I mean, and I treat it like this in base cyberpunk game. I would really very much like to address that. And, you know, like, just be, I would say, much more mindful, especially now when the IP is much more established. But again, I don't want to talk about it or even speculate because this is gonna be in the press tomorrow. So I'm sorry, I just cannot go more into detail and answer this question because this will end up badly. But it's an incredibly cool conversation. I do feel that there's so much more that we can do and so much more that we can address. And I actually even think that we know how to address it. We know how to build it. It's just a matter of doing it, you know. Okay then. there was a question, what song is this? I think that was Crack Me Down Down the Middle by P.T. Adamczyk. And that was one of our themes. Pablo. And themes, for those who don't know, themes are, or tematy, you can see them. The themes are actually like those pieces of music that are treated as a score in movies. So the themes are playing, for instance, like under specific, I would say, scenes for the characters. So let's say when we have a theme for Somi, you know, her theme plays out in situations when she is on the screen or when there are things that are happening that are touching in some ways her storyline. You know, this is how you actually use the themes in the games. And this is actually how we use themes. Not everyone does it like this, and we really like to doing that since Witcher 3. We are always using it like this. It was actually something that Marcin Przybyłowicz really wanted us to do like this, and this is how we roll, like that. Yep. That's of course Gate K9. My dears, please be careful if you are including the spoilers in your questions, okay? Because, as I mentioned, please no spoilers in the chat. If you are asking me the question in a way that it's a spoiler, and to read it I would have to say the spoiler out loud, I won't address it, right? Obviously. Naturally, so please don't do it, okay? Just let's not break the experience or take away from other people. We will talk about all of those things. We have time, you know? Anytime I will be streaming in the future, we can come back to it. You know, a bit more time passes since we shipped Phantom Liberty. More people will play it, and then we will be able to slowly talk about all of those things, you know? That's it. You wouldn't want me to discuss, you know, Cyberpunk endings, you know, a week after the release. And again, I know we are not a week after the release, but still, there were so many games this year. People were so busy. Have that in mind that not everyone was able to play the game yet, okay? So anyway, no spoilers in the chat, please. Voodoo GTV says, I love this Gate K9 track. It was a peak Ghost in the Shell vibe who came up with the idea to add so much more Ghost in the Shell vibes to Phantom Liberty. It was perfect. That was Piotr Adamczyk and Jacek Paciorkowski. Jacek Paciorkowski is our sort of new composer. He joined us around like year ago, something like this. And basically the first music he wrote for us is, of course, a score for Phantom Liberty that he did together with P.T. Adamczyk. Marcin Przybyłowicz was doing a lot of the instrumentation work for the music. Because some of you asked basically what Marcin Przybyłowicz was doing. He was doing a lot of instrumentation, like for instance the song, the Phantom Liberty song that we did together with Dawid Podsiadło. Marcin did instrumentation, so basically like dividing the thing into instruments. I think he was also playing some instruments for the recordings, so you know, he was contributing to all of it. You know, it's at the end of the day, it's work of all of our composers coming together to produce something of a value, something meaningful, something good, you know, for you, my dears. Sphere Hunter, hello Susie, really nice to have you with us. Sphere Hunter said 1 year, damn it, just stopped by to say hi, I gotta go, however, have work to do, I guess, have fun. No worries, Sphere Hunter, I'm still waiting for that Cyberpunk video. I think it's gonna be a saga, you know, of like 12 episodes, each for like 50 minutes to hour and a half, you know? Almost like a Netflix series about the about Cyberpunk. Anyway, Susie, enjoy. Hope the work goes well, and I'm really waiting, looking forward to it. Susie wrote, the video is huge with special guests. Oh, really? Okay, very cool. I'm really looking forward. I'm really looking forward to it. Okay then, my dears. I think we gotta. My dears, move on to play the game. What do you think? What do you think? I'll leave the I'm a Netrunner playing at the back while I'm actually switching to the game. Hi and bye, cool lady. Love you guys. Sapphire, okay. See ya, Susie. Now or never. Yeah, let's go. Exactly. Let's go. Because otherwise we'll never fucking play. So, let me pull up the game. I'll just put the music louder and get shit ready. Let's do it. Loading. I just need to check my setup. Just a second, my chums. We're gonna try playing on path tracing, okay? I'm setting everything to max. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Fuck it. Okay. Yeah, I think this is fine, but I'm not sure. Because, like, to play on the... Okay, I don't know, this is fucking crazy what I'm doing, but let's do it. Let's do it. Why not? Why not? Okay, chums. So. Let me do that shit. Let me go settings. Oh god. I'm not convinced if what I did is a good solution. Let me try it. I think it's fucking nice. I don't know. Okay, anyway, let me flip to the game. My friends. Do you see the game? Yeah, you do. How's the performance? Pretty fine, I think, right? Seems pretty fine. Can you hear the game? Yeah, you can hear the game. Okay, because, like, we are playing on path tracing.
This is Kurt Hansen. You are now in Dogtown. Rule 1, no MCPD. Badges will get deployed.
I'm just checking, like, how's my performance and shit, you know, because, like, let me show you my settings. So we're on custom. You can see we are ultra performance, right? We have those are off. Okay, I'm gonna disable motion blur. I think, like, yeah, this kind of, you can see we are on screen space reflection and psycho, and we are on path tracing. By the way, we are in 2080 Ti, right? This is 2080. This is 2080, my chums. Can you imagine this? I'm just looking for something more. Just a second. Yeah, gameplay we're on very hard, as you know. This is off. This is good because I'm not using this at all. This is all fine. Let me actually, where is the, I'm just looking for one thing. Let me actually cap it at 60, just to be sure. Yeah. Okay. I think that should be fine. Yeah, this is pretty decent. This is pretty decent.
Since when?
Okay, my chums, I think this works. I think this works. I also, yeah, I think this is fine. Film grain is on. Let me actually check it. Because I normally, I think, yeah, it is. You like it without it? Yeah, this is proper, you know, this is proper PC gaming, you know, experience, being like, you start playing the game and then you set up the level of detail for 30 minutes. But that's basically how we roll, right? Yeah, this looks fine, I think. Okay, chums. I would, only 30? I mean, well, I'm capped at 60 at this point. I'm not capped at 30. I don't know how many FPS I have, but it feels quite smooth. The thing is that I am on 2080 Ti, right? So it might be pretty difficult to actually achieve that level of, I would say, graphical fidelity. Oh, but I'm ultra performance. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I am an ultra performance as well. So that's a good point. Okay. Anyway, my dears, let's try to play. In a worst case, we're gonna switch and we're gonna have fun with the settings. Okay, let me actually try it because like I went ultra performance. Let's actually do this and see what happens. Yeah, this looks much crisper, right? The picture is much more crisp. Yeah. Okay, let's try it, and we're gonna see. I mean, this fucking feels fine, to be honest. Okay, my dears, let's go. And in worst case, we're gonna faff around and try to do it. Okay. Yo, Stone Cold Killer. Did you guys feel it? How I dealt with him or her, them. No worries, Pablo. Thank you so much for coming over and saying hi. And good luck. You know, have fun with Cyberpunk. Hide the buddy? Where? Where did I hide the buddy? Holy shit. Okay, let's hide the buddy. Yeah? Is that it? My chums? That's it, that works, right? A true assassin, exactly. Supposed to get to the garage, but... Who sees me? I don't know.
Just wanna talk.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. No! I'm getting the fuck up there!
Great. Now in you go. Look for a net access point. Jack in that, and I'll be able to help you.
Buddy identify. Enemies have been alerted. Jesus Christ. Okay. Chums, that is intense! Let's go.
You should be one level lower. Eyes peeled. Look for a way down.
Okay. There's a bit of a noise still. But it's just because I don't have... Ray reconstruction, I guess. Oh! You know what? Wait. Wait a moment. No, I do have. I was thinking like, why this grain? Okay, anyway. Because I was like, yeah, the sharpness of the shadow, but anyway, whatever. Let's move on. That's not ray reconstruction, obviously.
Now, look for a maintenance room. Bet anything you'll find a power source inside.
Damn. Okay, chums, let's do it, you know. So, my friends, that whole section actually serves, as you can see, as a basically slow and steady and kind of calm introduction for you as a player when you're like entering this completely new space that you don't know what it is, you don't know where you're going yet. So of course, you know, naturally, we just wanted to make sure that you as a player will introduce you in a really calm and collected way into the whole place. Aha! Nice. What? Okay. Well,
Got an access point, but no power.
See if you can restore it. It's the only way it can be of any use to you.
hot damn. Let's check it out. Things that indicate a path must have been a pain here, no? I am no sure, my friend, if I understand what you're saying. So what's the rationale for not giving player a flashlight permanently outside of swimming sections? Well, the rationale is because, like, otherwise you would use it everywhere. And sometimes you just want it to be dark. Pavel, give us a night vision or flashlight. My friend, that's not me who can give it to you. I am sadly just a quest designer. Well, quest director to be specific. But, you know, sometimes you just actually really want to keep the player in darkness. So, you know, that's the reason for you not to have the flashlight. Special treat neutralization unit instructions. Remove any valuable items. List of specific items considered valuable, available with your commanding officer. Phase 2, disconnect power supply. Phase 3, destroy passageways. Upon completion of Phase 3, submit a report to Colonel Hansen's headquarters. Damn! So this looks like those chums have been cleaning shit up here. Okay. Wow, I found some loot that I never saw is here. What is this? Damn! My chums. This is, there's so much stuff here. Okay. That generator. Interesting. Whoops. Sorry.
Turn something on.
Nice, V. Exactly what we need.
Emergency power source corroded. Operational. Nice. Okay, well, you know, I love those moments actually when it just lights up like this, you know. If you have a flashlight here, well, you know, you wouldn't have to light it up, I guess. Because it would be lit up to start with. I love those changes actually, like you probably have seen that in Phantom Liberty. We have done so many more situations when you're like in darkness and we turn on the lights and we change the stage in some ways. So yes. Environment artist crying when you turn on your 100,000 lumen flashlight. Exactly. Why are you guys trolling us by giving us a cool jacket with nice gloves, but we can't see gloves in first person? I know about ARM cyberware. Please give us some option to see gloves first person. I actually don't know too much about this, my chum. If I'm honest, you know, with you. So I don't know. Like, I mean, about the jacket, of course, it's just the ARM cyberware and stuff. But regarding gloves, damn, I have no idea. So I will have to ask to be able to ask, you know, our character artists and gameplay team, you know, specifically to be able to know this question. Okay, that's the map. Stadium parking, Nighthawks, underground parking garage, sites marked as cleared. Interesting. Have you guys checked those places? Just asking. Just asking. Oh, did you, Machiavelli? And what did you find? Derelovs. Pavel, how does it work with writing comics and books in Cyberpunk universe? Do written pitch their ideas to CDPR, or does CDPR reach to writers to write specific stories? Derelovs, I have no idea what you mean. Like, we write those things ourselves, so it's not that we pitch it to someone and someone does it for us. We do it internally, right? Like, I'm not sure, like, could you specify the question?
Perfect. Breaching systems now.
I think that maybe you have thought that someone does it for us, but no, that's not the case.
No proto-agent protocols. Largely corrupted data. Give me a sec. Need to ping one of our sats. Let's see which active Dogtown network links to this infrastructure. And putting in a backdoor. Ready to roll.
Oof. What? Ready to roll?
Platform. I'll guide you to the garage from there.
Okay. Nice, my dears. Nusa jacket from Twitch drop has gloves. Sweet up, yes. I did see it. I just did. When I said that I don't know the answer, I meant the answer specifically about displaying them. I think it's the issue of cyberware clipping with gloves and sleeves. Oh yes, CD James, that's for sure true. We talked about it at some point in the past. As a quest director, do you have something to say about the loot in quest, or is it another department to say in some way? No, name on art, it's pretty much us. I mean, the quest team is really like sort of giving some guidance to what we would like to have there. And sometimes it is exactly that, but very often it's the level design team that steps in and does those things. So it's very much a collaborative effort. The story like sort of informs a bit what it's gonna be. Like, for instance, I remember the sandwich gate, you know, in The Witcher 3. I don't know if you know the sandwich gate. So the sandwich gate in The Witcher 3 was that we were like you could like visit all of those like old elvish ruins and all of the abandoned huts and so on, and there you were finding like fresh sandwiches with chicken, you know, in them in a basement and things like this. So naturally we were like pinging it out and saying like, hey guys, you know, there shouldn't be like a fresh chicken sandwiches in those places, you know. Asbury Fusion said, I remember Dildo Gate. Yes, the Dildo Gate is a separate topic entirely, but it's a similar problem, I would say. So yeah, that was the chicken sandwich gate, you know, in The Witcher 3. And in that case, you know, we were asking our gameplay designers to just like, please make sure that the chicken sandwiches are not there. So yeah, and when it comes to like specific loot that is connected to the quest and to the story, it does normally come from the quest in some ways, you know. And many actually like iconic weapons and whatnot, they are connected very neatly to the story.
Scrap metal back to life? Serious trickery. Oh, who taught you?
B, I'm an NUS intelligence analyst. Trained under the best geeks in the biz.
Woo!
And they took me on because around age 13, I got the local ripper to sell me a beatable deck. Rarely left the net since. I got noticed, The rest is history.
I got a feeling story's incomplete. Likely longer, more twisted.
Might be.
My chums, I wanted to give you some behind-the-scenes story info. I don't know who reclaimed behind-the-scenes story, but there was a lot of people.
But I gotta ask. Konpeki Plaza heist. Why?
Oh yeah. For a friend? What are we saying? I will tell you this thing that I want to tell you in a moment. What are we saying? Konpeki Plaza heist. We're doing it for a friend, right? Why ambition? Yeah. I mean, I would always say it's for a friend. Run a pool? Oh god. No, I would go for a friend.
Had a friend. We worked together. Gig was important to him. And he
was important to you. He didn't make it.
He did not.
Okay, chums. Before we move on, I wanted to tell you something about this elevator. It was actually so interesting because, like, at the moment when we were working on this elevator, we had to make sure that this elevator moves horizontally and then vertically. It was such a interesting, like, engineering challenge, you know, to make sure that it smoothly moves. Because, like, I don't know if you realize, but in the same time as a player, I was able to move on that elevator. So when that was moving, I was able to move around. But also Somi, who appeared here, she was able to move around and play animations on top of it, right? And we had some trouble, you know, to just make sure that it really works like this. Because, like, those things, even though it may sound quite simple, it's not, right? Because, like, you have two different types of motion. The reference point for V and for Somi is, like, moving, and it's moving on different axes. And they need to play the animations and movement properly. Anyway, it was an interesting challenge. It's one of those things that it actually does sound quite simple, you know, when you think about it as a player, but it in fact is quite complicated, you know. And anyway, I remember, like, how impressed I was for the first time when I saw this work, you know. So when I saw for the first time, okay, we managed to do it. It actually does work. It moves properly. I was like, woof. And in somewhat damaged, you actually have the elevator moving, like, diagonally, right? It's another one. It moves like this, right? That's the type of movement it does. So it's just like yet another one, a type of movement, I would say, for elevator that needs to have the reference point changing animation playing properly. Anyway, my dears. Ambition is always the answer to Dex. Okay. Jesus Christ, there's so many questions coming from different places. Drelovs, let me put it in a way. Let's say I'm a writer, would like to write a story set in the Cyberpunk universe. Do I need to work at CDPR to be able to do this, for example, or can it be done as a freelance writer? Drelovs, it really depends what you mean by that. Do you want to make it as a fan fiction, or do you want to make it as a commercial project and sell it? Because, like, if you want to, like, make a commercial project in the IP that is owned by anyone, you need the permission of that company, right? To be able to do this. Like, you just cannot randomly make it and sell it, right? In situation when it's just a fan fiction and you are not intending to use it in any way, then it's of course fine, you know? So it really depends, my friend, what you have in mind. So yeah, just tell us more. Tell us more. Oricon, Pablo, I absolutely love vehicle combat, which is why I have to say, ask, is there any chance we'll see Claire's racing quest reworked or properly included? I can't imagine a more fitting quest for vehicle combat, though I suspect it's harder than it seems, otherwise it would have been done already. Oricon, but what do you mean? What do you mean by reworked? Because, like, what we have done there is we have allowed the players to use the weaponized vehicles, so that's one thing. We have allowed to use the weapons there, so you can use both weapons and shooting, but you can also use the weaponized vehicles themselves in that section. And sort of like quest works properly with it and recognizes it. So what do you mean What do you mean by that? We can't shoot in Claire's quest. Oh, you mean like that you are driving? As of 4-0, you mean like 2-0. We can't shoot in Claire's quest. What is going on? Okay, I think Somi was moving something. That's why I said it. Yes, but what you can do as a player, like when she is shooting, you could see that her vehicle is shooting, right? Like if you have the weaponized vehicle, right? But I think like my question stands. So what would you imagine to do actually, as a player? Like let's say the sky is the limit. How would you imagine it to be done? I'm just curious what you guys have in mind when you're asking this question. Because I of course, you know, have an idea what you have in mind. I just want you guys to say it so I can really properly like find out if that's really true. What I'm thinking you have in mind. Mad Max? Okay. Mad Max, you mean Witness Me and stuff? The targeting is wonky and Claire's won't shoot if you use weaponized vehicles guns. Should, but none of other contestants should neither that their vehicles are out of the window like Claire does. Okay, Oricon. So you're specifically addressing the fact that you would like simply the people who are attending this to engage in combat. That is basically your gripe. Have you watched the Death Race movie? Yeah, of course I did. Of course I did. I watched Death Race, I watched Mad Max, Machiavelli, so yeah. Jason Statham Death Race movie. Yeah, I believe so. I don't know any other Death Race movie, to be honest. I would have to Google it right now, but I don't think I know any other. Shooting wasn't as important to me as the opponent's rubber banding. Okay, but rubber banding Eon 54 rubber banding is much improved, my friend, in there. So you feel that it's not enough, and you have issues with the way how rubber banding is done? I'm just asking. I'm just curious about your guys' opinion. Holy fuck! I'm gonna totally die here. I'm just exploring and looking for shit, you know, while we are talking, so don't worry. I kinda know this garage, sort of, kindish. Yeah, okay, we've been here, we checked it, we looted that. Okay, I think I can go here. Some sweet loot, my chums. Plastic gas mask. Burgundy formal skirt with rainforest synth fiber. Holy fuck. Those clothes look nice, but the names are even more hype, to be honest. Let's save the game so I won't die. Okay then, my troops, let me look at the questions. 2077 is truly dark future, mostly because technology to make flashlight was lost. Well, yes. Absolutely. Damn. Shit is scary. How do you guys feel about the vibe in this garage, though? Like, I really like this, the way it was done. Could you feel, actually, when you were playing the Phantom Liberty and you entered that section, did you feel already some stylistic differences in the way we have done our quests? And our sequences? Because there's so many of them, right? Like, as a designer, I instantly see so many differences to how this is built in contrary to how the, let's say, base game was done, you know? These underground sections, especially Militech facility, reminds me of Half-Life 1 Black Mesa. Did you guys inspire from it? I think it was brought up as one of the inspirations, Machiavelli, during the conversation when we were creating this. So yes, I think the answer is yes, actually. I don't think it like came up as an original sort of inspiration, but it was in the conversations when we were discussing it. So yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, I don't see a minimap. Well, I mean, of course you don't see a minimap, Frost09, because that's, of course, intentional, my chum, you know. Eerie and tense, and even thought nothing is happening. Amazing. Awesome. Love the vibes, hate the loot teasing us from far away and we can't access it, Pinky Julian said. I like the lead into the section. It does just give you the access, you have to work for it. Yeah, exactly. That was the intention, right? Just this slow sort of build up with the music, with the tension, with just the location, you know, with that arm moving. It has a bit of that, like I would say, creepy, even a horror vibe at some moments. Clothing seems to be less important now since the removal of armor specs. You can't see yourself, so you might as well walk around naked. Greybeard said. I mean, did you try it, Greybeard? Did you try walking around naked? I think, I mean in game. In real life, I don't know if you tried it, but in game. It's completely different. You have more visual and sound clues right now. Yes, exactly. Exactly, Achilles. That was the idea. I literally slow walked majority of Phantom Liberty, just the vibe and didn't want to rush it. Yeah, Obsession said. I mean, for sure, like that was really the idea. It's pretty comfy in real life, to be honest. Oh, you mean Bartek just walking naked? I'm sure. I'm sure. Gustavo says, really wish there was a new game plus. I know that from a story perspective makes no sense, but I was to be able to use my late game loot and build in early game missions. Is there any hope for my wish? I mean, we've been talking about it a couple times, my friend, that's not something we are focusing on. So what can I tell you? What can I tell you, my chum?
What the? You alive?
Think so.
Reach the catwalk. The fuck? Okay. I'm quite sure I wasn't supposed to go here. But that's fine, I guess. I'm gonna die. 100% if I'm gonna be doing this. I'm just faffing around and just checking the... collisions. I played this garage so many times in so many like different paths and sections, and it's so interesting to actually see, you know, what you can do at the end as a player. Those fucking acrobatics. Nope. Is there anything interesting there? Oh, that's a clue. There is a clue there. I'm totally gonna get there. We are going to get there, my chums. Yes?
You need to hang tight for a sec.
Hang
By the
tight?
way,
Oh,
must have gotten old by now. All
thanks,
the faded
Somi,
rocker
I
boy
guess. That makes it easier.
around. Strikes me as tiring.
That makes it easier, yo. Must have got it all by now, holding a faded rocker boy around. Lol.
Not a Silverhand fan, are you?
Please. Samurai was done by their second album.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What is this savage comment? Okay. Makeshift barricade. Destroyed large caliber bullet holes. Barricade destroyed by military equipment. Okay. I'm totally dying here, am I? Probably am. I'm probably dying here. Let me save the game. Okay, well, you know, I mean, I still have some hope in me, I guess. Holy fuck, how am I supposed to get there? Okay, I know the answer. Seriously, I'm sometimes getting lost here. Like, I've been here so many times, and I'm getting lost here, my chums. Poor Johnny is not able to speak in this section. Well, that is intentional, my chum. Shraftuseke, I did the garage like a dozen times to get Somi to give me all of her lines. I love all the little secrets in Phantom Liberty. 450 hours in the expansion. In the expansion? And I'm still finding new stuff every day. You mean like into the game, I guess. I mean, I know that the expansion has a lot of stuff because, well, we have been hiding it. But 450 hours is some number. Caliber 44 millimeters. Assault rifle. Rounds fired during a clash with smugglers. Okay. Yo! Arcade Conversation, Foss Dawkins and Dylan Rhea. Let's go, my chums. Let's check it out. Check it out. Kirkov Kalashnikov, Rhea so big. Really loved it. I'm glad, my friend. Wow, Gratz, that is amazing. I'm not sure what you are saying. What was amazing, but yeah, the voice acting incoming, I don't know. We'll see. Not just the expansion. I'm like 3,000 hours into the whole game, lol. That's a lot. Okay, let's see what Foss Dawkins and Dylan have to say. How's the cargo? All sold? Fuck that. What? It's Preem stuff. Preem Shrim, you wanna sell guns? You gotta get inside our fucking stadium. We found out you got fuck all. So what now? Sell the iron kabuki and next week I come back with some appliances. Chums take everything here. Talking fridges, generators, regular old cables, even motherfucking deep fryers and toasters. Gonna be fucking with me? Nah, chum. Home appliances can't sell fast enough here. Start rounding up them toasters. Sure, I just better be right this time. Well. We need to give Pavor an Oscar? Okay. If you say so, my friend. If you say so. Okay, let's fucking check this here. What the fuck? And yes, it's actually exactly as Shraft says. So basically, it's like this, that more you actually explore, there is more things you can unlock. We really wanted to sort of do it and build it in layers, you can say, or in stages in a way. If you just rush that shit, then you just don't see so many things and you just don't find it. So there's a lot of things that we actually kind of consciously done for the players who really love stuff like this.
Interesting approach. Had something else in mind, but you do you.
What? Okay. Yo, chums. What is happening? What is happening? I found a bucket with paint or something like this. Forklift to distract enemies? Okay, I have to legit admit that I never knew I can do that. I'm talking about approaching it from this angle, actually. Like, seriously, every single time I play it, I did something else in this stadium. Okay, Mr. Forklift, can I use you? I guess I can. Lol. Where do I stand, actually? Okay, that is yet another one. Yo, chooms. Bug found. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it. Okay, that's another one. What is going on? Okay. No, that's... I forgot to press shift for dash. That was not nice. That was not nice. The chat distracted me. Is it magenta paint? I don't know. I don't know. Why didn't we get a continuation from the Crystal Palace? I guess because that was not... Oh, that is such a nice save. I guess because that wasn't the intention, my chum. Where do I go from there? I guess here. 1B. Okay, then.
Position. Wow. Not bad at all.
Oh, thank you. I tried. You know, my faithful chat is supporting me with the comments. So yes, Somi, we are here. Or like 500 of us actually going to save the president. That's our plan. Yo. Okay, let's go, my chums. Who's Mr. Blue Eyes? Oh, yo, asks. I think, yo, that I cannot tell you.
So, seems like a lifelong gig you've got. How'd you get recruited? Midnight meet on the East Bay Bridge, encrypted posts on a local BBS?
Neither. Nor anything like them. Guess you could say I hit the edge. Nearly fell over it. First time in my life, I think.
Interesting.
Definitely not last.
I really like those conversations.
Options few.
Bit like right now, huh?
No, me. Never been anything like right now.
Who's Mr. Blue Balls? That's like a brother of Mr. Blue Eyes, you know? They were like twins, you know? Happens. Remember to swear on the oath? Okay, cool. I mean, we are far away from that point, but hopefully. I found Mr. Blue Eyes in a few places now, but the other characters call him a proxy. Is that character mistaken or is that true? No comment. No comment about this. No comment about this. No spoiling any of the important cyberpunk lore. Damn. Look at those planties. Okay then, Chumis. Let us go. I am quite certain this shit is gonna collapse. It looks like it's gonna collapse. It feels it's gonna collapse. I'm gonna save the game. Yo. Mr. Blue Balls is people who can't romance with certain girl at certain casino. Yeah, exactly, specifically. I love that fucking song, the Who song. I thought Mr. Blue Balls was a rogue AI. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. This is pure speculation. This place gives me creeps. Okay, let's keep moving. Good morning, Pavo in the chat. Good morning, my chum. Where the hell do you live if it's morning for you? It's 10 in the evening here. Aurora. Oh, yes, I know. I knew that there will be a lot of fans of Aurora. Yes. Songbird is the best character in main game and Phantom Liberty. Perfectly written overall. I offer I love her since her introduction. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. It was really like so much work to really pull her off and build her as a character, you know? Okay. This is a bait. I should not go there. Fuck, maybe I should go here. I'm totally dying trying to fly to that. Do I? Do I totally die? Okay, let's fucking try it. I don't know, maybe I can do this. Why, V? Why you didn't catch the fucking letter? V, you need to catch the fucking letter. Use dash. Yeah, I didn't use the dash. But I reached that. Pavel is QA testing. Oh, thank you. V, you need to use the fucking ladder. Okay. Okay. Once again, I feel I can do it. I feel I can do it. The YOLO ladder, that one's on you. Yeah, I know, Maxus Maglik. I was instruction unclear. Yeah, I fucking like jumped next to it. God damn it. Okay, let's do it, chums. Seriously. Yes? Did it work? I think so. Right? Holy shit. What do we have here? Aha! Condoms! I knew it! Perfect place! Very good. This is exactly where I would expect it. Ha! Yes. I was actually running out of, in my stash. So glad I found some. Nice. This jump was worth it. Okay. Some, OP guns, I guess. That is, interesting looking. Skippy. Smartling. Bit less damage than Comrade's hammer. But those are good guns overall. Damn. Okay, chums. But family is plus 18. I guess it is. I hope it is. Yeah, my chums. Okay, how the fuck can I get here? Okay, I never did that. Lol. Well, that's a good level design.
Bright as the city side metro, huh? Reminds me of when I was starting out. I'd look for places like this. Set up a power bypass, jack in, essentially steal my way onto the net. Grab the riskiest gigs I could find. Learn them as I went. The hard way, usually. But sometimes, a few times, I really pulled off coups.
Anything I'd find on BBS gossip feeds?
Biotechnica in 63 or 4. Fermentation facility in Oregon. Off the grid hack. Sound familiar?
That was you? Okay, but we are playing the in 3, so fucking we cannot.
No shit, Biotechnica? Enough to make even Bartmoss blush.
That paranoid clown? Please. Sure hope I don't wind up packed in a fridge.
She called Bartmoss paranoid clown.
Who knows where?
Damn!
I happen to know where. Garbage dump in the Badlands.
Okay. Chums, we gonna... Well, nothing more here. Ooh, what? Some clues? A flag, North Carolina. A red and white silhouette of bear, along with the letter NNC flanking a white star. Well. Bullet holes. I really like the storytelling here. You know, this is the work of Sarah Grimmer and Ulrika Techtmeier. Sarah and Ulrika are the quest designers here, and they were actually placing a lot of those things. Oof. Let me check it out. So this is Jacqueline Dennis Talking to Captain Menendez. Right? Menendez. I'm correct. I'm correct. No, we know who dropped the condom there. I didn't do it. It was level design team. You can ask Bartek. Bartek maybe knows. I had nothing to do with that. I was just lucky to find it. Okay? Is there any way to have a torch in the game? I think like it's in The Witcher 3. Was there an Ocean's 11 inspiration for You Know My Name? I mean, there was plenty of Ocean's 11 inspirations. And again, I don't want to go too much into it, just not to spoil stuff. Yet we'll get there slowly, so then we can talk about it. But like, short answer is yes. It's all about the protection, Bartek said. Of course, of course. Clearly. It's all about the protection, yo. Okay. Talking mad disrespect for someone who isn't dead in the fridge. Oh, Nana Neobard, are you referring to that message you get when you leave people in the fridge? I hope so. That one mission where you unplugged the guy in the Braindens and it was so dark I couldn't see anything, lol. Oh, I know which one you're referring to, probably. I know which one you're referring to. When you're playing it on path tracing, I think it's quite dark, actually, that one. Yeah, I agree. It is a bit darkish. It's a bit darkish. Okay then, chums, we need to move on, okay? Because we're not gonna get there at all. Like, it's 10. I wanted to be at Chimera at this point, but you know, life happens and we didn't get there yet. How about torch as a repair torch to repair your vehicle? Interesting idea, Greybeard. I like the creativity. Okay, my chums, let me check it. Jacqueline. Activity detected on the lower levels. Picking up murmuring and voices. No visuals. Send drones in. Roger that. Drones sent. Dennis, please report. NOSA forces around 20. Clearance to eliminate. Denied. We can't know if that's one of them. Don't want to risk a clash in low visibility. Call in the drones. Await further orders. Copy that! Damn! They are going after them! I guess after the people, the smugglers that are hanging out here. My friends, let's continue. I hope you like the moments when Somi appears and she actually tells you more and you can like converse with her. You can have just this sort of a relationship building, bond building moment. By the way, did you guys play this section when you have, for instance, killed everyone by the gate in to Dogtown? I don't know if you have tried that variant. Not spoiling anything, obviously. Control C2. Make your way to Dogtown through the garage. Thanks, Somi. You are so helpful. I'm just calling someone. But, well, that person's busy, apparently, who was supposed to pick it up. Anyway, let's save the game. Know what's the difference? Ooh, I mean... I don't know. I didn't say anything. You guys didn't find anything. That 450 hours is way too little. Clearly. Okay then, Chumis, let's see what's going on. Because we are playing the path when we were quite sneaky, right? I didn't trigger the alarm in the front gate. I like snuck in, sort of. Well, they kind of saw the body, but that was it. They didn't really see much else. Ooh. Ha! Here you go. We found some shit on that PC. Let me check it out. I am from IT, and I need to check I need access to your PC. Chum, fucking clean this place up. No idea what you dragged all the junk in here, and you can bet I don't give a fuck about your might come in handy later bullshit. Some rusty torn off thing, what's this? Our job's to fucking guard the area, not to open the best little junk house in Pacifica. Come on, Chum. My dad was a hoarder, and I'm getting flashbacks just looking at this fucking mess. That's a good one. That's a good one. You know, it's a typical dad thing, right? Like, you are becoming a dad at the moment when you start hoarding things. You know, I already started. I'm hoarding some things too. You know, it's a very typical thing that any dad does. You know, very typical a sign of it, I would say. Okay, let's do it. Parts, please. You okay? Evacuate. Let's do it. Pavo is a dad confirmed? No, that's not what I mean. No, that's not what I mean, at least not yet. Pauli Cross is talking to Leanne Ramsey. Damn, so many female voice acting. I think Pauli is a female, because Leanne Ramsey sounds like a female too. Let's check it out. Okay, let's check it out. How's that lift ports coming along? We gonna get him or not? We will, just not anytime soon. You can't speed it up somehow? I got everything here tapped up within an inch of its life, literally. I'm running out of options pretty soon. I'm gonna have to shut down the worst ones and I use their ports for the others. You mean you haven't been doing that already? Fucks are going to wait until everything falls to fucking pieces? Okay, all clear here, boss. Damn. It really puts a strain on my variety when it comes to female voice acting. I need to step up my game. God damn it, there's again Polly talking to Aneta this time? Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm reaching deep. I'm reaching deep now. How is it going, hon? Huge explosion a minute ago. Through the building was gonna collapse. Yeah, I heard it here too. Why I wrote. You think this is it? War? Like for real? Don't know. Let's not worry about it right now, okay? I'll head back home early and we'll figure out a plan. Damn! Okay, now it's Leanne to Polly back. Jesus Christ! Hey, grab your shit and get the hell out of there. Go home, get out of Pacifica, whatever. Things are about to go down, and I don't mean some itty-bitty corpse scuffle. The bastards are going on it for real this time. Okie dokie, I just close up shop and head out. Sorry, did the big capital letters did not make it clear? Don't close the fucking thing. Get your ass out there right now. Oh, okay. Polly, listen, if you need it, I got a basement, and Eddie fixed up some supplies. Grab Aneta and come over here. Thanks, boss. Damn, I wouldn't expect such an intense storytelling, so many threads, characters, events in these 3 emails. That was fun. Yes, my dears. That was really interesting. Okay, then. What is this? Arctic Quick Release Tartfest for me? Let's do it. Oof. I'm carrying too much? No way. God damn it, chums. I'm carrying too much. That is not nice. That is not good. That is not good. I guess we're gonna dismantle some shit. So we can carry some more stuff. I'm just dismantling all green and all blue. Whatever. So that we can have more space. I guess that's fine at this point. What about melee? We have some melee stuff that we don't need. Yeah, those are fine. Wow! A pink machete. A pink machete. Oh god, the outfit? Oh yeah, I mean, come on. Like, we've been doing the outfit last time. Look at this, you know? Look at Air. Do you see the blue shoes? Like bluish shoes? And a hat, you know? Way, yo. That is it, you know? That's my V. That's my V. And she's completely bald, by the way. We just put the hat on to just cover the baldness. But yeah, she's completely shaved. You know? That's it. That's it. But yes. Equip Scarab as Cyber later gives you great amount of carrying capacity. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Lucy Art, for the hint. In part 1, you sound like Valashek making girl voices, lol. Cabaret just wrote, oh, thank you, my friend. Absolutely, that's what I wanted. Papa is getting some high notes. This is your voice acting audition. Okay, sorry, I'm just reading some late comments, but they were funny. Don't know if it has been already asked. Is there been some discourse of these aged being changed from 27, 23 in the character creator with 2.0? Could you clarify this was an intentional change? Yes, that was intentional change. It was an issue that we wanted to kind of clean up on our side. It was an issue to start with, you know? So, like, I think it was just a miscommunication between, like, couple departments, like narrative and UI and so on, and we wanted to address this. So that is the answer, my chum. Where the fuck did I went? What is this space? Oh, wow. So this is this. This is in. Wait. I didn't know it's connected like this, lol. It's so funny. When I play it, I just discover stuff. Wow, okay. Yeah. This is actually really cool. You know. That is it. That is it. I spent hours in there. Shraft said, oh yeah, I mean, you definitely can.
Elevator. Hop in. I'll do the rest. You'll be in Dogtown in a minute. Try to steer clear of Hansen's goons.
Okay. I trust you.
Speaking of Kurt Hansen, what else do you know about him?
Hansen was an officer. Militech. Tail end of the Unification War, his unit was tasked with taking Night City. They managed to secure a foothold in the southmost pocket and stuck around. Refused to demobilize, lay down their weapons, abandoned Dogtown instead.
Traded one conflict for another, basically.
Hot or cold, no better way to make a buck than war.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, we found out something about Hansen. Cool. My chums, I want to show you something. Where is this thing? Oh, we have level up. That's nice. Shorts. Was that literature? Melatones, books that knock you out. Lol. That was actually pretty funny. Where is that shark that I picked up? Chums, where is it? Where is it? Where, it's supposed to be highlighted. Why it's not? What is going on? I don't know where it was placed. Fuck. Probably in other hit. Interesting. That's shit ton of fucking conversations, by the way, that we found in this game so far. Yeah, that's Jacqueline Dennis, the one that we read just a moment ago. Did you actually pick it up? Yeah, I did. I did pick it up. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Construction log, Natalia the Turin. That's the one that I picked up. I found it. It's interesting because it was supposed... Oh, because I opened it. That's why it was removed. Okay, now it makes sense. Okay, because I was confused for a second. Because it was like this that we were talking to Somi. I opened it and then I closed it to talk to Somi, and that's why it was counted by the game as open and read. Now it's all clear. Did I miss anything? Chivog asks, yes, you did. We found some condoms in the top of the ladder. So that was actually quite cool. Outside of that, no, I don't think so. Actually, nice to have you, Chivog, with us. Chivog, our player experience manager. Yes, user ready to use. No, just ready to overslept of my nap. Ayano, our UI producer. Hello, great to have you with us. Ayano's our mod, of course, but she is also a streamer. You can check it out in my recommended streamers at the bottom of my page. There as one of them. She's playing a bunch of cool stuff. Check her out, please. Yes. Anyway, it's so awesome that you're with us. We are kind of moving forward. We just finished the stadium. Well, sort of. We are about to enter the stadium. We went through the garage section. And now I just found this construction log by Natalia de Turin. This is actually interesting because like Natalia de Turina, she was our level designer. A very good level designer that built like part of that garage that we just played. Let's read it. Right at the start of the design stage, I recommended reducing the number of parking spaces to improve the elevator functionality. The systems we had to work on required more space to service a single spot. Since my proposal was rejected, the work lasted 11 weeks, longer than originally planned, and we had to swap out several platforms that were damaged during testing. However, I can confirm that the parking garage is now functional and completely safe. I don't consider myself responsible for the delays or loss of equipment. The client's demands were impossible to meet in the given time frame and with the tools provided. I reported my concerns at the start of our work, and my team kept to standard, legally binding working hours. The project could not have been completed earlier. It's so funny because this is, of course, you know, a bit of an internal joke of the fact that, you know, just constructing the stadium was taking longer and longer and longer. Longer we were moving forward, but we just wanted to make it good for you, my chums. Now, I think it's the time to spend some perks. What are we doing, my chums? Because I don't remember, did we actually have an idea what we wanted to do? Mitigation change, ninjutsu. 10% speed with crouch movement, mitigation change range crouch. That's not my tree at all. We will talk about relic in a moment. I actually should have actually upgraded my relic. Holy fuck, I didn't do that. Mid-air maneuverability. Okay, I like that. Let's do it. Cool, I guess. Chums, before we move on, anyone has an idea what should we do? We have 3 relic points, yo. Shout out to Natalia, Bartek wrote. Exactly. Chums, anyone has an idea what fucking relic points you should go about? I really like this one, of course, the jailbreak. Probably we should go jailbreak. We have the gorilla arms, right? I mean, I'm not really sure, like, how much we will be using it, because this is for kind of more of a melee-orientated build. Maybe we should, like, switch to something else in time for our build. You're saying to go vulnerability analytics. I quite like this one too, actually. This could actually work quite well with our build that we have. Vulnerability, yeah, okay. Everyone says vulnerability pretty much, so we should probably go with that. Vulnerability will also use 3, my friend. So jailbreak, like I think all of the big ones, right? All of the big ones are 3, and those are 1, right? Like at least this is how I remembered it. Yeah, correct. So those are 3, those are 1. Okay, let's just go. Well, let's just go with vulnerability. Okay. No, gonna hit those spots, save the game, and yeah, we're gonna be moving forward. Oricon said, "I love that clothing mostly has no stats, but what do you think about reintroducing mods into clothing and making the number of mod slots depending on rarity? That would simultaneously make rarities feel less pointless, reintroduce some lost RPG elements while still maintaining the idea of keeping clothing fundamentally stat-free." Well, I mean, in a way, right? Because like then you sort of like you do then upgrade your clothing with the mods, so they become in a way the carriers of the stats in a way. So I don't think that solution really works, my friend, because then it forces the player to wear stuff that has the mods, right? I mean, I know that it's less rigid than the previous system, but it's less rigid than the current one. So, I don't know. Not a fan of this exact idea. I like how it works right now, Linrid said. Yeah, me too. I mean, I think it's decent right now. I'm sure that there are ways to improve it, but I don't have any clear idea how, to be honest. The fuck? KV, let's do it! Dang!
Up the stairs, through storage. You should pop into the market.
Okay, my chooms, I think we are closer and closer. Closer and closer. Why did you guys decide to make mods non-removable for weapons? Because otherwise, Drellos, they were like OP as fuck. You know, there is only one type, I think, that is the ones that you can remove, and those are the ones that you craft out of our boss. But I don't want to say more, not to spoil anything. But it's a specific type that you can obtain, that you can remove after you crafted them, but that's it, really. Otherwise, they were just OP as hell. As far as I remember, like maybe there were probably some more factors that if we would talk with our gameplay design team, maybe they would be able to tell us even more. But that is definitely one of the issues I remember. Okay then, I think me moving. Okay, chums, you ready? They're OP as fuck. Gotta take notes now. Chivok said. Yeah, well, they would be OP if they would be removable, I would say. I would love it when you call your an option to drive or travel to location instead of fast travel points in the game, and then you can ride an autopilot or skip to drive. That's actually Jatmon24. That's actually a pretty interesting idea. Being removable when disassembling was a good, in my opinion. Yeah, but it was leading to all kinds of pathologies that you guys were like killing people with looking at them. I love this scene. Look to hear to the audio. How it like slowly, you know, gets you in.
Get it while it's hot.
She is like one of the favorite characters for people, from the characters who are just background characters. She is really like people have crush on her, I would say. Yo, chum. What's up? Okay then, my friends, because I'm gonna spend here like the next 4 hours probably in this black market. Let's walk around, okay? Let's just walk around, chill, and interact. Jesus, I'm so glad I can play this with you. You cannot imagine. Let's talk to my friend.
Radical mods, Jim. Never seen anything like that on a non-maelstromer.
You mean this? ain't seen nothing yet. Check this out.
This guy is like so.
What happened? Some kind of accident?
There's a bunch of theories. Cyberpsychosis, childhood accident, mind blast, body dysmorphia. Take your pick.
Which one's the real one?
Whichever one's gonna land me a sale. Speaking of, how can I help?
Herold, you are a degenerate.
Preem collection. You ain't scared something will go off on its own?
I'm jacked into all of them. Feedback loop, cohesive connections, and all that. Chill.
All of these are your peripheries? Not afraid of an overload?
Me? Afraid? No, wait.
You can see he's perfectly not overloaded.
Anywho, don't want the gear to get cold now, do we? Hey, check out this bad boy. Rostovich DB2 Satara. Word is, this Jew named Brick owned it.
Where'd you get that piece?
Hey, a good dealer never reveals their sources. I'm all about the lost, the found, and the kinky. Make all your lethal dreams come true.
Okay, cool. Herold, I guess. I do not have enough money to get the order. I do not have enough money. Look at my poor ass. Look at my poor ass. Brick, yeah, exactly. My dear Brick. And it was interesting because like it was an idea of our cinematic designer, actually. It was Kajtek Kasprowicz, who has mentioned this idea, I think, first. And he was like, hey, yeah, did I just sell my Conrad's hammer? Lol. That was very interesting. Okay, one of the cinematic designers, you know, Kajtek Kasprowicz, like, he basically proposed the idea of, hey, you know, maybe we could actually, you know, use the brick as the one who's, you know, who's like gun you can obtain there. And, you know, like, of course, you know, we love the idea, so that's why we ended up doing it, basically. But that's the like the origin story of it, you know, sort of. I have over 1 million eddies, need a loan. Okay, my chum, tell me, little bro, have you been doing some exploits? Selling some paintings, maybe duplicating some components, you know? Tell me, that's sus. That's as sus as hell, Scorpwind. How did you get 1 million? Well, we'll just implement in the patch like a check. If Scorpwind, then take 90% of money. Selling quick hacks? Alright. Nah, I just didn't buy all the cars. Alright. Don't say they will patch it. They work with auto resells. Right. God damn it. You guys old exploiters. Anyway. Just exploiters everywhere. Exploiters everywhere. I'm not gonna even comment on this. Anyway, let me actually sell some shit. So we have some money for, you know, our expenses, let's call it. I'm gonna stick only to like purple things, and then maybe let's keep the mods. Just in case. So I'm gonna let me sell those. Let me sell those. Okay. I got rid of that. Yeah, those are the quick hack components. Okay. Well, we are not really playing with quick hacks, are we? Anyway, let me sell the white ones and the green ones. Yeah, and I will just see where we land with money. Because it's not that bad, 63 right now. Craft legendary quick hacks, sell to net running vendors, profit. Jesus Christ. You guys are like businessmen. Honestly. Jaguar patch. Okay. Interesting. Leather bracelet. 500 eddies? Jesus Christ, that shit is expensive. Sure. Right. Plastic beads, okay. Wow, that is medical. Spray paint. Okay, no paint for me, I guess. Condoms I'm keeping. Actually, who knows what happens? You know, you always need to be ready. So, okay, I am actually pretty fine. I will just keep for now. We have some access tokens, like a couple of them. Wow, that's very interesting things that I have here. I don't really even want to ask questions, to be honest. Marvel Still of Blue Moon. Disturbing Diary. Okay, you know, chumps, I think we need to move on. I think we need to move on, because who knows what I'm gonna fucking find in that stash. But anyway, thank you, Herold. We made Herold. We made some money on you. Let me actually take a look if there's any some decent things that you have in the shop. Surf Elusive. How did you get the Surf Elusive in the shop? Oh, because like I have the yes. How did you get the Surf Elusive? Oh, because those are the weapons that I missed. Let me actually check it. There's Lizzie. That's the order. Aspiration. Okay, my dears, you know what? Let's leave it for now. Let's keep exploring. We'll try to make it work with whatever the fuck we have. I also think like we should visit the vendor, but to just like get an upgrade, because I am way too fucking weak at this point. Oricon says Herold doesn't sell all iconics. Is that intentional? Yes, it is intentional. The idea behind Herold is like that he basically gives you stuff that you can normally obtain, but if those are the things that, things that you have simply missed, but if those are the things that you didn't get because of your choices, so you decided to pick a different path, then he doesn't have it, basically. That's the, like I would say, the driving factor, you know, my friend. You have a pretty cool place here, my friend.
How'd you wind up here? Apparently everyone in Dogtown's got a story to tell.
I came to Dogtown to rip, not to chat.
So you're running from the past?
Only stupid questions.
Thanks, Eron. I'm not sure how much of a friends we're gonna be.
Interesting place to put a clinic?
Gives a competition a fighting chance.
Not sure I follow.
You rap skills like mine in a shiny new office, all the other rippers in town go bust. Biz 101.
Huh, but seriously, a bathroom?
Place is a place.
This is literally a bathroom, my dears. Jesus Christ. Look at him. He's fucking sporting a bathroom. Look, those are pissoirs, you know, or urinals. Depending what word you prefer. Nice stash, my friend. Okay, cool, I guess. What is this? Jesus Christ. This is legit a toilet. That's exactly where I wanted to be ripped. Wow, okay. Well, you know, I hope you flush. Okay then, my friends. Peel bottles in the toilet, yeah. Brain surgery, world's best. Good instinct, of course. Tip-top hygiene, Eon wrote. Yeah, gotta make use of that space. Exactly, just, you know, stack it in. Place is a place, Choom, no judge. Exactly, Adam.
Here to freshen up my look.
I can see why.
Okay, fucking hell, what is happening? This guy isn't hinged. Seriously. Anyway, no, I'm leaving. Gonna change my look. I can see why. Okay, let's tweak Cyberware. Let's see what he has. Okay, Chooms, there is actually we do have like some decent cyberware. I think, but we are missing so much. Let me actually go and because we need the fucking armor, right? Like we do need some armor. I'm just thinking. This is tier 5 cyberware, and I can upgrade it. Yeah, I think I should upgrade this. I'm thinking like, so what are you guys, how are you guys feeling about the, oof, that's some fucking iconic one. 200? Damn, body attuned. Okay, do you guys feel like this one? That is actually a pretty decent one. Thanks for great DLC. I loved every minute of it. Kochwachi wrote, my friend, this is an expansion, but thank you. Thank you for the behalf of the team, my friend. Thank you for coming to tell me that. My chum, we have 65,000. This is 33. I think we could afford this. We could afford this. We could legit do this. We could legit do this. We should legit do this. Okay then, anyway, my friends, let me... You sure you want to buy and install? Fuck. I'm just checking, okay. Because like, there is like... I don't have much money because like, I need to like get ready. Because otherwise I'm gonna get my ass handed over to me by Chimera, right? Okay, I'm gonna go like... I'm just gonna go into this one for now, okay? Let's just confirm this. This is better. Okay, and fuck, we can upgrade it even. Lol, no. That's not what I meant. Okay, we can upgrade it as well. How are you upgrading it? 40 upgrade components, Jesus Christ. Health regen, health, damage over time, resistance, RAM, crit chance, headshot damage, weapon handling, health regen. I don't know which one's best, Chooms. Which one's best? Chitin. Spoilers? What do you mean spoilers? Well, kind of spoilers. Last, you think like this one? Body attuned, health regen, okay. Current toll, 90%. Headshot damage, weapon handling, health regen from defeating a bleeding enemy. Fucking hell, let's do it. Oh, I love those new animations, by the way. This is so awesome. Okay, are we ready? Are we trying to... Okay, because this one... Wow, 100? Fucking hell. Okay, this one... Because this one's pretty decent. What can I do? What can I do more? This is 11,000. I have 31. Holy fuck. Okay, let me actually check if there's anything else I could actually... Some nervous system thing. Movement speed for 50 seconds when entering combat. Okay. Reflex attuned. That is kind of good for us. Current toll for 60 second. I'm just checking, you know, my chooms, what else I should get so that we are not getting like our ass handed to us like instantly. You know what I mean? Because like it's gonna be, like I'm totally not ready. Because like we are playing on very hard. This is gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt like fuck, you know? You guys say trade. Well, I mean, we did go over that, so I'm not gonna do this. Let's go. Yeah, let's go cyberware. Okay. So let me really quickly run through this, and we're moving on. That's not what I want. Legs for now is fine. This for now I will keep. Yeah, I'm just wondering if we should like actually do something with this. Technical ability attuned, reflexes attuned, Christian's melee damage, rum regen. Okay, that's not really great, right? What do you think? What do you think? Thoughts? Thoughts, my chums? Thoughts? 25. This is 31. I don't know. Sell the ones you don't want, which is a green check mark. I mean, yeah, sort of. Because, like, we could, like, basically go over, sell some shit, and just basically get a fucking upgrade of whatever. Because, like, we do have, like, so much crap. Anyway, okay, let's really quickly do that. Because this is taking, anyway, too much time. Anyway. I'm just not gonna have enough capacity, unfortunately, to just tackle that shit. Kiroshi Cockatrice Optics. Oh yeah, I've heard about this one. Buy second heart. Oh, you say it, you know. Confused checkmarks have no cost to install because like checkmarks are the ones that they own, right? Like checkmarks are basically mine, right? Like the cost here is just the cost to or do they let me? No, but I am right? I'm right because like this is just those are just the ones that I have. So yeah, those are the ones that I own, right? The green checkmark ones. Anyway, chums, let me really quickly see it. Okay, because like we have the neofiber here. This is really almost the same thing. For now, let's leave this. We have this Kerenzikov. Titanium bones. Literally the same kind of thing. Yeah. Oof. Okay, I think we are almost there. And I guess I could like because those are I can definitely sell. I'm not really feeling like I'm gonna have those. I'm gonna use them anyway. X disc. Intelligence attuned. Okay, we are playing Intelligence 3 anyway. But this is like 10 capacity more, so I'm not really going to install this one. Yeah, I guess those we can actually sell because this is all the same, right? Yeah. This is all the same. So we could sell those. Okay, and my chums. You guys are saying the second heart is that's a clutch batting. I don't think I have enough money actually, to be honest, to get it. You know, it's 84,000 chums. I have 63. Second heart would be very useful. Oh God. You say so. You say so. Okay, maybe let's try to save some money. 84 63, so we need my chums 21, right? Bayerman will work until then. Yeah. True. Good point. Anyway, I think like because like let me actually because there's a heal and kill thing. Just checking if there's any of them is actually. But no, this is exact same. This is exact same one, to be honest. So let's just sell those two. Well, I mean, we are seriously gonna have money for that second heart in a moment, with no problem, to be honest. So I actually could go. Okay, you know what? Let's try this and let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Oh, but it just needs fucking 40. Oh, God. It needs 40. Okay, well. Well, we're gonna do that. Do we have... Jesus Christ, I need to like remove 20 more. No, legs I'm not removing. Okay, we are removing, of course, this one. 2 max RAM, technical ability attuned, armor per attribute point, current total 9 plus. Okay, damage against drones, robots. Okay, let me remove the frontal core for now. Doesn't really look that appealing anyway. And let's try the second heart. Yo, where are you? And that's nervous system. Yep, that's the second heart. I'm just checking if there's actually a better option. What this one does? Isometric stabilizer. Reflexes per attribute, explosion damage resistance, reload speed, aim speed. Damn. Okay, we're gonna go second heart. Halt per attribute, body and tuned, current total 4 plus 5. 100 health when your health reaches 0, cooldown to 140. We're gonna do it, chums. Arm cyberware not working, micromotors is intended or just a bug? Danetry, to be honest, I have no idea, you know, my friend. This is way too... Yup, we have the second heart, my chums, now. That's it. We have like 11 fucking like capacity at this point. We have like 11 capacity, so I'm not really sure what we can do here. Like which one actually works best in our... Like I am never using this, by the way. I could really remove this because I never really use the quick hacks. Okay, let's just make space for shit, you know? You know what I mean? This is the same because this is gorilla arms. Okay, this is projectile. There's two same projectiles they have, right? Yep. So gonna sell this one. 25,000. God damn it. Yep. Those joints we need 25. It's 34. Damn. Rara Avis. Body attuned. 2 health per attribute point, current total plus 18. 35 armor. Chums 20. 2011. To 11,000. Jesus Christ. You know, do it. Let's go. Go, Sandy. My intelligence 20 is terrified. I'm playing intelligence 3, my friend. This is a int 3 build. Anyway, my chums, I think we're gonna do the smart link in this case because it's only 4. So we're gonna install the smart link. Yeah, I think that's it because this is the... Do we have like... I don't really need this one. J plus V forever. Yes. Okay. Let's just get rid of this one. I'm just thinking like what else should we install to like fucking live, you know? Should I go with this? I bet it's cool attuned. I mean, we do have like, if I remember, because we have 19 tech, 20. This is 9 body. It's 20 cool. So it kind of made sense, right? Where was I? Well, anyway, I mean, I have still a free space for cool. I'm just thinking like which one is best in this actually case. Sorry guys, it takes so much time, but I really need to be ready for the you know, SmackDown later. Yeah, this one actually could be useful. Now I am checking what we can do with the heart update. It's too much, unfortunately. She's dumb, bless her heart. Yeah, exactly like this, my chums. Okay then. Do I have space for optical camo? Well, technically I do. So let's try it. 89, 92. Okay, well, you know, that seems to be it. You know, I mean, we kind of managed to, you know, ramp it up a bit. So it's better than it used to. It's better than it used to for sure. Yeah, under frontal I have nothing. I have nothing under frontal. Flav Casio, thank you so much for the prime, my friend. I appreciate it. Oof. Yeah, Veep. New hands, fucking new everything. Thank you, Chum. That was very useful. That was very nice of you.
Gone for a week and the fucker says he already replaced me.
Nah, you hated it anyway.
Okay. Cool. Go to the construction site. Okay, my chums. I think we go in. There's more going on here. But we should be slowly moving. This place is really dense. I really love this. Thanks, Chum. I really hope you had fun, my dears. You know, with the stadium, because we really spent a lot of time building this place. Building this place, iterating it, you know, figuring out everything. What is happening, Iron Lad? Did you ever find him? Probably you did, you know. Yes, so this is the quest that was done by Alexander Borshkovsky. We really wanted to make sure that there will be things that are actually here on the stadium for you as a player to find. Yeah. So you as a player, you can actually just find it, find places here. I didn't, lol. Oh yeah, I mean, I hope you guys found it, because like, yeah, there's actually, as I said, there's actually plenty of secrets, you know, in Phantom Liberty. Totally not suspicious robot, exactly. Okay, it seems that Mr. Robot wants us to look for something. And he communicates in a pretty interesting way. Well, I missed it. I mean, Vuris, that means you just need to play again. That is totally fine.
Hey. Wrong way.
Okay, because we're exploring and we are just going the wrong direction. And Somi's like, hey, wrong way. Yeah.
Bring the rest tomorrow. Rest of what? Don't fuck with me, Chum.
Damn. There's just like, there is like so much work that the open world team put here to really like breathe life into this section, so that you as a player, when you're like going over this place and just exploring it and whatnot, you are really like feeling and seeing how people live here.
Would've been too damn easy. And you could have brought the Eddies. You'd have your filter instead of a fucking leak.
Listen, Mamacita, it seeped into the tank already, okay? If one of Hansen's dogs find out, I guarantee they'll string us both up.
Damn.
Fine. My place
Damn.
in an hour or so.
I hope you like this, the exposition of some new cars and so on. And you know, there was this idea to actually do the AutoFixer like this, you know? Look at this beauty! Look at this beauty, my chums. AutoFixer, Muamor, and Captain Relis, welcome. Welcome. to Auto by the day. Huge selection, new vehicles, add regularly used cars for every budget. All brands, domestic, foreign, secondhand, and more. See AutoFixer at your homepage. Yo, look at this. Some new bikes that we can get. Jesus Christ. Insufficient funds. I am so broke. I am so broke. I cannot afford anything. There's Mahir. Oh, this one is locked. Trailblazer. And you can see it, like, one of the things we really wanted to do, we wanted to make sure that you guys will see that something is armed, you know, in like the Gatling guns or rockets or both. That's why they're marked here, you know. So that's of course the idea. That was of course the idea. We can preview clothing and weapons before we buy them. Any chance we could also preview vehicles and AutoFixer? Or Recon, but how that would work actually? Like what? How specifically that would work? Like you click to preview and then what happens? You just like flip the car in like 3D and you just look at it? Or it just like it pretends that you're behind the wheel, you know? I can buy the Columbus. Okay, thanks, I guess. I have enough money for it. Thornton. There's Colby. Okay. Mizutani. Quadrachilon. Yeah, there's, you know, there's tons of cars that we have put here, and the fact that you can right now just buy them from here. Javelina, you can have already owned. Oh, yes. Chiaroscuro. I love this car, by the way. Chiaroscuro. That's the Vigilante. Okay. Cool. My chums, let me leave this because, like, we will spend here forever. And it's time to... Oh, wow, they are selling the tank. Wow, that's cool, I guess. Let's move on and let's go towards our goal. Pavel, did you not pre-order the Phantom Liberty? Shame. I actually did. I actually did. I cannot, like... show you that, but I actually have the...
wild stories about this place.
Vigilante. It wasn't just showing properly on the website, so that's more like a bug, you know.
Stalls here? Just the tip of a mammoth iceberg. Dive deeper and you'll find a truth that's much darker, even downright disgusting. The heavy stuff, biggest deals, take place behind closed doors. Dogtown stadiums where the right buyers meet the right sellers.
Okay, Somi, cool, I guess. Let me move on, my chums. There is more stuff to see. Jesus Christ, this game's so beautiful. But I will show you right now my favorite shop, okay? Chums, I'll show you my favorite shop.
Idziemy w legalne rozwiązanie. Produkcja na szeroką skalę. Dystrybucja dodatkowa. Tylko to tak z głowy. Wiesz, żeby nas to po prostu nie zjadło. Wracamy na rynki europejskie, a potem cały świat. Mariaż game dev.
That's the boys.
To jest
yes, that's the boys.
Tylko tak wiesz, z misją. Ludzie to naprawdę kurcze, kruche istoty, a ścigają się jakby byli niezniszczalni. Trzeba im przypomnieć o tym, co jest naprawdę w życiu ważne. Ty, dokończymy później. Au! Mamy klientkę.
Czego szukasz? Harmonii, medytacji? A może tego, co wszyscy? Mamy wana pełnego przygód dla umysłu.
Intensy dla każdego.
Getting out of Dogtown? Out of the biz?
Uciekać? Nie uciekać, tylko wynieść biznes na nowy poziom. Już nie tylko dystrybucja, ale stworzenie czegoś swojego.
Braindensy to jedna sprawa, ale wyobraź sobie takie mało inwazyjne wszczepy. Taki nieobciążający organizm.
Nice dream. Lofty, but nice.
It's actually quite funny, but...
Małymi kroczkami do celu. Zdrowe ciało to teraz luksus, na który naprawdę mało kto sobie może pozwolić.
It's funny because like I was implementing them, right?
Pewnie. Ale na razie braindensy.
Yeah, so that was like a really old idea that we had at some point. And both Marcin and Michał have been we've been talking to them to just have them in the game, and I really wanted to do it. Szefowie mówią po polsku w angielskiej wersji. Mówią po polsku wszędzie. So the idea is that they were actually speaking Polish in each version, and we used our translation tag to basically see that it's translating, you know, into to English from Polish. Anyway.
What are you selling?
Oto nasza oferta.
And also, like, those are all the Easter eggs that I did, obviously, you know. So it was just a lot of fun that we had, and I was working on this with a couple gameplay designers. Anyway, and basically there was their idea to basically put the price with the year. I don't know, did you guys figure out everything? I hope you did. I hope you have, yeah, you like the Snitcher. It's interesting because like all of those stories are the stories that I wrote, you know, for what it is. So for instance, Rent. Become the landlord of mega building H10 and experience the excitement of collecting rent from your tenants. A unique experience available only for those with deep pockets. So yeah, I wrote all of those ideas for this, and of course, you know, the language has been polished by Boris Pugacz-Murawkiewicz, our like head of English adaptation team. You know, make sure that the English is nice, but it was basically my design. The Snitcher. Rare and hard to find XBD that puts user in the shoes of convict interrogated by FIA. Experience the thrill of snitching on your comrades from the underworld to Night City's law enforcement authorities and the espionage arm of the mighty new USA federal government. Snitcher is 10 out of 10. What about the Retro Trunk? Experimental XBD for connoisseurs only, lets users feel almost like a Quadra VTEC through a heavily edited experience. The Rent. Did you guys figure out the Farmer's Fate? Farmer's Mate? First ever attempt to localize BD, originally recorded in Indonesian into English. Users relive a day in the shoes of palm oil farmer who unexpectedly meets his mate. Yep, it is of course. It is Baldur's Gate, yeah, but do you guys know? Because like all of the content of the descriptions, it's a reference to something or some really hidden Easter egg, basically the way I've done it, you know? So of course, you know, the Farmer's Mate, this is Baldur's Gate. And you know why it's recorded in Indonesian into English? I mean, you probably have to check the story of Baldur's Gate, specifically in Story of CD Projekt, to figure this out, yeah. But it was because basically CD Projekt, the beginning was doing a lot of the localization work, right? And we're localizing the games into original, into Polish, in this case. So it was like, it's a combination of multiple different things that I found and I cobbled together. The Crew God, hello, nice to see you. Yeah, CDPR translated, I suppose, exactly. I loved hearing the story of CDPR back in the day, bootlegging games out of the trunk, lol. Exactly that, you know, that's why when they were bootlegging the games out of the trunk, that's why you have here this car, right? Do you see? You know? That's why there's this trunk, right? Because like, it's the reference to basically the story of the company, you know? So that's why I've done it like this. And of course, you know, it was again our amazing level designers. In this case, it was Sebastian McBride who built like a structure here. And then the Enviro art team, I think it was Krzysiek Kornatka, who has built that part of the location specifically. Did you guys localize KOTOR? I believe so, but I would have to check this. Witcher 2078. Anyway, there's also Dance of Brain of Lech Kiełbasiewicz. This is an interesting one. Imported XBD impossible to get otherwise. Real experience of a person living in the Polish People's Republic. Polska Rzeczpospolita Ludowa PRL. I don't know if you know this one, but that one is also Like VSA reference. I mean, there's couple things. Because like I did it in a way that there's a combination of multiple things so that it works for someone who has no idea about the story of the project or the games that we have done at the very beginning. And it's just a combination, a couple of things plotted together. That was the tricky one. Yeah, I think that one is the most difficult one to figure out. And the bone tweaker. Rare, underrated, and underprompted XBD step into shoes of a ripperdoc in the front lines during the Fourth Corporate War, saw off arms and legs, replaced limbs and service damaged cyberware, an experience suited solely for real fans. 2018. Do you know which one that was? The bone tweaker? Yep, that's the Thronebreaker, yes. Metallica reference. I don't think it's a Metallica reference. No. That's the Thronebreaker. That's the Thronebreaker, right? Hope there is some Pavel Sasko cameo in game. No, there's none. There is no cameo of me. You know. Anyway, provides wine per points. Progression shard. Damn. 8,500. This is not that expensive, but yeah. 72 hours extreme sensory deprivation. Why can't we buy BDs and watch them? Because they are incredibly expensive to make, my friend. We have done some stuff in Phantom Liberty with it, but they are incredibly expensive to produce. So that's really the reason, my chum, you know. There is like so much geometry here, by the way. Look at this. Okay.
Impressive selection. Probably had some interesting clientele, huh?
It's a cliche, I know, but troublesome questions bring troublesome situations. The kind we all like to avoid.
John Wick Easter egg nearby, yeah, sort of.
Reputation on it. These are my sons. My heads of security. Experts in keeping the peace.
Nice threat. Direct, but polite.
Why, thank you.
Like to know what I'm buying and who's selling it.
There are many things we like that we can't have, but I'm feeling generous today.
Oh, Jesus.
My name's Sophia, and I've been in this business since before you were born. Our merchandise is as clean as Saburo Arasaka's conscience. God rest his soul.
God rest his soul.
Shopping for iron.
Personal use or wholesale? Looking to buy yourself an early Christmas present or equip a small army? Whatever your needs, we can meet them.
Personal use.
Say no more. But should you find yourself in an arms race, we're here to help you cross the finish line.
Okay. It's so funny. It's just hilarious. It's just hilarious. You know what was interesting was the fact that Jesus Christ, that's some cool shit. Crafting spec, okay, for the metal. There is so many weapons. You know what I really like is this thing here. You know, do you see the angel thing? You know, out of the gun with the wings and stuff. It just cracks me up. You know. Our inviter team, I mean our artists in general are so creative. I really had fun with this. For Mr. Wick. Interesting. And of course there's no Johnny because Johnny's turned off right now. Because I came here during the time when I'm supposed to go and see the president, so... Anyway, I'm just looking at like if there's something I wanted to show you guys, but I don't think so. Like, there's tons of things here that are actually really interesting. Maybe I'll just show you this thing. Oh, by the way, I hope you like the fact that we added wardrobe to all the fashion. Shops, because like we felt that it would be needed, you know, that would be neat that all the fashion shops have it. So it was basically my request to my quest designer Piotr Kuma. I asked Piotr, hey, please could you make a pass over the whole game and implement them everywhere? And we make a prototype it worked well, so that's why we implemented them here. Because it's just nice and natural to sort of like be able to try this clothing there, you know? And this is another one, Alexander Borshowski did it, also my quest designer. We were just looking for some cool interactivity that would be unique here. The best dressed client. Look at this. I am the best dressed customer, yo.
You've come to the right place. NCPD, gang war,
Do you like V, the sexy customer? Yo, works? I guess. The strongest customer? How about this one?
as long as you abide by my rules. Sound fair to you?
Yeah. Agriest customer. Here you go. Here you go. Deadliest customer. Yo. Look at this, you know? My V is so dangerous. The coolest. The coolest customer, you know? Gotta go back to the market. Yeah, I mean, you know, like, we have hit so many things in here. Just, you know, for your guys' enjoyment, so you can have, like, so that the world can have just, like, a bit more interactivity, you know, and just simply more fun, you know? So that you can have a bit more fun with this. Look at that. Look at that path tracing godness. Oh, anyway, okay then. I think so. I think we're gonna be moving. Oh, and they are here, both of them now.
Witamy ponownie. Co będzie dla ciebie?
Michał Kiciński. Marcin Wiński. That's nice. That's actually, I was actually probably one of the more fun vendors that I implemented, because like most vendors have been implemented by open world team, but that one was the one that I had the pleasure to prepare.
Been meaning to ask. How bad is it for you?
Damn, Somi, you look a bit glitchy.
What's it look like? Here I am doing some mystery runner's bidding, chasing down the NUS Prez in NC's meanest corner. All because I caught a whiff of hope. And I know, it means I'm either crazy or desperate, right?
Wrong, V. It means you have the guts to keep going. It's hard, I sense that. But you're fighting, in spite of it all.
Nice to hear. Hope you're right.
Chin up. We're in this together.
Is the overdrive mode that makes holograms glitchy? I mean, that's one thing, because like her hologram is actually looking like this. So she has a lot of that noise by default, but DLS makes it slightly more noisy. So that's true. Like what you said is true, but this is exactly how her hologram looks like. It's just like in DLS, her hologram is just more noisy, I would say, you know? That's really what it is. I also really love this space here, you know, with that really AV lying here and so on. And it's not an AV, it's an Aerozep. So with this Aerozep lying there, you know, with this nuclear-powered reactor that is like powering it up, and people are just stealing the electricity, you know, with it. And I love those, by the way. I love those. You know, the, because it's a Nighthawks stadium, right?
Time we got up on the roof.
The hell for?
For the view. And I'm not being coy here.
Oh, Jesus.
You'll see where we land, literally.
Okay. Well, we go in then. What impact Marcin Wiński and Michał Kiciński have during CPA production today? Well, I mean, you know, like they are, oh god, I don't remember specifically their positions right now, so please forgive me. Like how the titles are named, but you know, like they are members of the board, right? So specifically they do not like handle things connected to like production itself, right? Obviously, because you know they handle things more connected to business, you know, like business side of things in our studio. Not the production of the game itself, you know. But of course, you know, in this specific case, it was us. We just wanted to have them in the game, right? So we just asked if they could record, like, you know, give us, of course, you know, their faces so we could use them, but also have the option to just record their voice, you know. So that was the story behind this whole idea. My chums. Okay, let's do it. Let's grab some quick hack components and just some loot. And hopefully we're gonna get up, you know, till the end of the stream.
Take the elevator.
Okay.
Shit! Little circuit. I've lost access.
Fuck.
What now?
And I have fallen off
Try
the
and restart the
ladder. I was walking around and I just fallen down. I noticed that when you buy something from Beyond Marching, their eyes don't lit up when there's a transactions. Is this on purpose? Oh, I don't think. But do the eyes of other vendors light up? I don't think they do actually. So it's like consistent with all the vendors in the game. I mean, I think it would be cool to have their eyes light up. That's for sure. That's for sure.
Problem after problem. You keep breaking shit.
Tech is tottering on its last feeble legs.
Or you hack rough and the hardware don't like it.
Finally, pop in. Elevator's roof-bound.
Yeah, so this is an interesting small piece of storytelling, you know, when it comes to the Somi. And of course, you know, if you play the game once or twice, you probably don't see it. But then when you play it more times, you start like actually puzzling things together and seeing it. Brace to land.
Might be a bit of a shock. Braced for it. And, whatever comes next.
Not sure one can ever be ready for a forced landing. Dogtown of all places. But having you means my chances are looking up.
I love this, by the way. This looks like so good. You know, the fact that this engine is able to like render shit like this, it's insane. You know, the fact that we are already like at this stage of the sort of I would say you know, game development sort of stage that we are as an industry. We're already getting games that can do things as impressive as this. This is like insane. Like, it makes me so excited for like future of video games, you know, chums. Okay then, my friends, we have arrived almost at the very top. So I'm gonna save the game. We're gonna of course continue right now. I'm not closing the stream, but we'll have to like wrap up soon because like we're almost there. I intended to get so much further, but you know, everything takes longer as always.
Good.
Okay, we arrived.
How's the sitch on board?
Stable, but tension's rising. Unsurprisingly. See that? It's us. Space Force 1.
Holy fuck!
We're descending. In for a rough... Oh, fuck.
What? What's going on?
You can hear how well audio is here. I love it.
Songbird! B, the president! You have to...
Oh shit!
Songbird!
Shit, my chums!
Shit! Fuck me!
Damn! Oof. God damn it.
Save the president. Sure. No fucking problem.
Fuck yes! I love that moment! I absolutely love that moment. So the Projekt RED presents Phantom Liberty. Oh yeah. I hope you liked it, my chums. That was like specifically what we really wanted to do, you know? This moment there, and then the logo comes in, you know? We really wanted to make it like delayed, you know? So it will actually feel great like this. Now, my dears, we're gonna switch because the time is up. Unfortunately, it's already almost 11:30. So we'll be wrapping this up. I don't want to start this section right now because it will later feel kind of out of context when we'll be continuing. And let me actually play some good music, some good song for the end, because why not? My dears, that was a very fast 3.5 hours of playing together. But next time, Next time we're gonna play further. I was intending to even get the Chimera today, but as you can see, it will probably take 3 more streams. Thank you so much for all of you for coming to the stream. We're going to see each other in a week, you know, and we're gonna continue playing, as always. Thank you, Miho, for coming here. I promise to let you know when we'll be getting to your quest. As you can see, it's probably a stream more before I get there. Anyway, it was amazing to have you all here. I wanted to thank all our dear moderators to be here. Specifically, my dear girlfriend Sapphire, and our dear Nightbot, obviously. And all our Reds, starting from Ayano, our UI producer. Check her out in my recommended streamers. We have also Chivok, our customer support, our player experience manager. Yes, Michał Brzeźniak, our cinematic designer. Bartek Pirko, our level designer. Michał Muzzy, our art QA lead. And there was someone, but I forgot. Oh, and Lamb SP David Cordero, our coordinator of cinematic animation. I remembered. Yes, oh, thank you, Michał. You even wrote it in the chat. Thank you so much, my dears. It was a pleasure. We are going to see each other in a week from now. Bye-bye.
Lights out. Is this who you really are? Can't look into your eyes. Your twisted mind. It's dark, so dark. We ended now. It ends right here, right now. Please tell me you brought the end. Slide up the sky. You fade into wires and chains starting to fade. It feels like a game. You have to Today's where was good or gone. I'm trying to see what it was for, but I'll never know. And though it's dead, I hear the wires and chains starting to fade. Feels like a game. You can't escape. Wires and chains starting to fade. Feels like a game. You can't escape. I found out treasures Troubles are always lost. Pleasures are long forgotten.